Are we good?
We are.
Yes.
What's that? Sorry.
We are. Yep.
All set.
All right. Oh. All right, good morning. Let's get through this. 2 more days to go. 3.5 years to go. Mike Geary's here, thank God.
I appreciate it.
No problem. Mike Manansky's here, and Coleman and Justin. 3 guys I can joke around with, and we have Justin.
That's right.
Get through the show today.
There was...
Justin will quit the show by Memorial Day, is my prediction.
I think it's more real than you realize.
Oh, yeah.
Although
I know this stuff. Who do you think you're talking about?
I understand.
Right, Justin, or no?
No, I mean, I've quit twice before, so
Right.
you're not getting great odds on this.
Right.
But no, I don't think so.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Go ahead.
He seemed in good spirit this morning. He seems in a much better mood. But yesterday, after the show, he mentioned something about the child molesting stuff. And I said, but you have to understand, you saying, like, oh, real funny, like, that's going to make people do it more. And
I think he knows that.
he threatened to molest a child afterwards, after I said that.
What do you mean?
He goes, maybe I should just do it then.
I go, yeah. I should just do it.
I was like, well, I don't know, man.
I mean, yeah. It feels like that's illegal, but if you feel like you have to do that, I mean,
I
that's
felt like a guy looking for an excuse.
prefer, you know.
I'd say the cons outweigh the pro of doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say
He
about
goes,
that.
no, it'd be really fucking funny, wouldn't it? And I was like,
You got to relax. You got to fucking. What show is this?
Yeah, no, we all go through our highs and lows.
I understand. I'm just saying you got to relax.
Of course, yeah.
Okay,
No, I'm
you're
fine.
relaxed.
I'm very relaxed.
Let me see.
he's more relaxed this morning.
Oh, Jesus
fell out of his chair. He fell out of his chair.
Did he?
He breaks his neck? Is he all right, Coleman? That really happened. I didn't see it. Are you all right?
I'm fine.
Straight backwards.
I'm fine.
Straight backwards.
Kids love those pratfalls, Mike.
That'll be fun on TikTok.
That will. What happened? Was that a bit?
The back of the chair
Funny's
was
funny.
That's funny. The back of the chair was already broken, so when I leaned back and
That was not a bit.
No, I mean no, it was not a bit.
It was a titanium chair.
Jesus Christ.
He did his relaxing
You all right?
laugh
What'd you
and
hit?
Snap.
I just fell on the floor. I'm fine.
Okay.
I just
What the fuck? Pratfalls now? Oh, that's good. Well, I want to pick up a new chair today, huh? Get yourself a nice chair.
yeah.
We'll take care of
I'll
that.
treat myself.
Yeah, well, bill it to us. We'll take care of it.
Okay.
Jesus.
Justin's now Ed Helms when Will Ferrell comes into the office.
Yeah, no kidding.
Just do bits now.
Jesus. It's come down to it. But you're all right.
I hope so.
Oh, good. Okay. So what's going on? What we got? What we missed? What I missed in the last 24 hours? I've been paying attention, but you know.
I think first off, that whole Klemmer interview with KFC had some just pretty wild stuff throughout, just back and forth about Chicago, New York, and the stream itself.
Yeah, Klemmer will be here a week from today. He's very cocky right now. He's Portnoy and Whitney and I were texting away in the unnamed chat last night. It was oof.
It felt very familiar to me, the tone of what he was saying, I feel like.
I mean, I can just tell you he was talking about this. But well, go ahead. Which card are you playing? Hold on. Which card are you playing? I'm sure you picked the wrong one, so go ahead. Let me walk you through it.
The rudderless ship one.
Okay, that's fine. Sure, go ahead. Good job.
What I feel like is transpiring now in our office, and there's a lot of reasons why. It's not just Dave. This is not just a Dave thing. We are a rudderless ship right now. We have no leadership, and we have an office that's terrified to sneeze. Mm-hmm. And that is a culture for either shitty or either the safest, most like delicate
Am
content
I wrong
that
that
no
this
one
is
really
kind
will
of
like,
like
or nothing?
If I was looking at you right now and was like, the problem is this show doesn't have a host.
Yeah,
You know?
I mean,
isn't Kevin supposed
No,
to
to Kevin's credit.
the takeaway is Kevin.
No, I talked to Kevin for a while yesterday. Kevin's like, once Dave said that I'm not the leader, he's like, I'm all set. Like, I'm not the leader of the office.
Oh, good for him.
So he's like, I'm not doing it. So, but I texted Klemmer about this last night. Why do you need a leader in an office?
Sure.
Like, you're just doing content. You need somebody like a reporting for duty captain. Like, you're doing bits. You stick yourself in a fucking room. I said to him, I was like, I don't have a leader. Like, I mean, Dave's my boss, but like, you know, I do my show, and he's like, your situation is different. It is. But I do my show, and then if people like it, swell. If they don't like it, whatever. Like we need a leader for it. I do the case of my own. Maybe if it was first season worked, maybe we'll do a second season at some point. Who's to say? But like, but they do well, or they don't do well, or the Portland show will do well. Like this idea that Chris Klemmer needs a leader. Yeah, what the fuck, grown men? You got hair around your dick. You need a leader? Leader.
The language was a little much, but I get maybe what he's saying is like it doesn't really fit because like Kelly Keys and these people have been there forever.
They've been forever.
But new people, if you just like go on your own, they might literally not know what to do. Like I feel like that was my problem for a while. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing.
Where here?
Yeah, as an intern or anywhere at Barstool.
I mean, these people like you, like there's a toilet piss in it. Like this is not complicated stuff. You have a fucking computer. Go fucking make something happen. If you can't, you should probably be working somewhere else.
That's fair.
Maybe Dave and I think have the same. I have the same attitude about that. I understand that, but like I don't know. Like Fran's sister needs like John Feidelberg to tell. I don't know. And my guess is if they go to those people, they tell them what they give them their opinions.
Right.
You need like Dan's a leader in Chicago. Okay, great.
Well, was Dan there holding everyone's hand?
I guess so. I mean, yeah, I think to some extent I saw a lot of that. But when I was there, which is not a lot. But like I've been in Chicago a few times. I don't think that like Nick or KB when they're going to do something go to Dan and say, "Hey, like what do you think of this boss man?" I think they do it, and Dan's like, "Oh, great." Part of being a leader of that thing is just letting people do their thing, and sometimes it's great, and sometimes it stinks.
Well,
I don't know.
I think it's different from saying, "Hey, what do you think of this?" to "Hey, what should I do?"
Oh, sure, but you could. But I'm pretty sure the Feidelberg or Kevin or whoever's in New York, if they go and ask them, they will give them an answer. I know that for a fact. So, like, do you think, like, I don't know, a new person in New York, whoever it is, I don't even know, but Fran's sister, if she goes up to John and asks him a question, he's like, I've not been appointed leader. Like, I really can't. I can't tell you this.
Was it a confidence thing? They're not confident to do without Dave.
They're afraid of Dave.
Yeah.
Which again, my other piece of advice.
That's what I'm trying to say.
My other piece of advice to Klemmer was, he's not going to fire any of you. Right. He doesn't fire anybody. It's like me.
Kenjack, yeah.
Like he's not going to. I understand. Like and I think it's different for me because I didn't grow up like worshiping Dave Portnoy. Like we're contemporaries, and I like him, and he's done great things and all that, and wonderful. But these people are in their 20s, and it's different. I do understand that. But I am telling you, unless you do something dangerous, or do something like Francis did, I don't think Francis should have been fired, but I understand. Or like the Milton's thing I did, which I understand. But if you just are stupid or you kind of whatever, he's not fucking firing you. It's just not going to happen.
I get maybe my point is more like with Kenjack, him fucking with Klemmer in his mind probably was doing something.
Right.
And then he got screamed at for that.
Yes.
And
then what happened?
So it's like I understand he get fired.
But
it's like, hey, just try whatever, and then you try something. It's like, what are you, a fucking idiot?
Yeah, but then he yells at you, and then you try something else.
Sure.
Like he forget. You think Dave spent a lot of time thinking of Kenjack today? It's over.
Well, he has his people. The reason he's probably going to go harder on Klemmer on Thursdays because of the thing from months ago.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Like that sticks in his head.
So, Klemmer to me, Klemmer's like my age. Like you can't you're looking for Kevin Clancy for leadership and you're fucking 48 years old or whatever. That's the thing. He fucking sat next to me for a year. He doesn't need anything else. Like he literally doesn't need anything else. Like he's seen it all. Believe me, he's not. But Klemmer's trying stuff. So I don't know.
I guess that's what I'm saying is Klemmer and Kendrick, like they were trying things. So what's the argument that they're not? What are they not doing? I guess is my question.
Well, I think Dave's point was that Kenjack was interfering with something that was supposed to be organic.
Right.
Like that was supposed to be a guy in isolation.
Not interfere. He fucked it up. In Dave's mind, he fucked it up.
Yeah, and same with Keys. Same so I get his point.
But the Keys thing is so different to me. She released information.
Well, I don't think she did though. I think what happened was somebody took a picture of her.
So she was. It would be like if Coleman was streaming it, just watching it himself, and I was like, "Oh, look at us!" And then I'm like, "Oh, look at us watching the stream."
Yeah, like she didn't put it out there to the world to see.
Not on purpose, but I'm saying I get that more than saying, "Hey, fuck you, Kenjack, for fucking around."
Like, yeah, I'm sure, yeah, but I also think like this is what Dave like. When you sign up for this show, say, like I don't know, I guess the recent people who join the show don't understand that sometimes we joke around about stuff, but generally we hire people who I think are in on the joke. But like when you sign for Barstool, you're gonna get yelled at by Dave Portnoy, even if you don't think it's fair.
Yeah.
Like put on your fucking grown-up underwear and fucking deal with it. Like once in a while you're gonna get fucking yelled at. That's it. And if you can't handle it,
well, you talk to
go beat the streets. Go work at fucking Halfway Cafe.
You talk to both sides of it. How much of this is New York versus Chicago right now? That is absolutely wearing on one side
Good
more
question,
than the other.
Good question. Mike Manansky, MutStack.com. Good question.
Thank you.
I don't think Chicago spends a lot of time worrying about it.
Well, I say it's a one-way thing, right? New York is obsessed
Yeah,
with
but it's
Chicago.
also just. But now Dave has clearly taken an anti-New York thing, and now he's just going to beat it into the ground. And to Mike's point, even if Dave's wrong, he's not going to be like, you know what?
I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, gee, I've never really
good
considered
point.
it. But nor would I want him to do that.
Yeah.
Like, who wants him to do that? Wants Dave to be reflective.
No fan wants him to do it.
Yeah, I don't want that. So he's going to go after them, and I kind of enjoy it, and it's kind of funny. And Klemmer's, he'll bite back once in a while. Like, even last night he was going at Dave on Twitter. So, and he knows that Dave's not going to fire him. So, I think Klemmer knows that. So
that's the thing I always wish in hindsight, I wish I knew, because I would get very scared. Like, I'm not allowed to say the word barstool anymore. Or I'll get fired.
Yeah,
I just wouldn't have, I don't think.
Yeah, they got to relax. Like, listen to Klemmer sounds terrified. Like, what's he worried about? People are afraid to breathe in that office? Why?
Yeah. See,
Grow up. Fucking grow the fuck up. Jesus Christ. These people are so fucking worried. Grow up. You ever take a chance in your career? Holy shit. I think they would have done it if they were me in 2016 and 17, fucking Entercom every day. Holy shit. You think it's hard now? They do whatever the fuck they want. They fucking sleep all day. They leave early. They take Fridays off. They do this. They do that. Dave doesn't pay any attention to them at all. Once in a while, he checks in and they shit their fucking pants. They should get on their hands and knees and thank him every day for just giving them charity every single day.
Yeah, I don't get the leadership thing, because that's my point. Is like, even if you say Big Cat kind of held people's hands and was more helpful, whatever, he wasn't telling them what to do.
No,
right? Like, he wasn't giving them marching orders every day.
No.
So that's the thing, is I don't know what changed. Are you saying that the people in Chicago were the people that kept the office functioning? Because that's not a great indictment on New York.
Dan's just a bigger figure. Like, he's just a bigger, more popular figure.
But I don't think that matters.
I don't either.
think Dan being there.
I don't
now
either.
I'm working harder because Dan's here.
I don't either.
I think Klemmer, deep down, the resentment comes from that. Like, if Dan was in the New York City office and was a part of, directly involved with Klemmer's stream, it would have gotten 10 times the views.
Well, that was the other thing.
It would have been
too,
just boring. Like,
No, Big Cat would have had funnier ideas. He would have thrown Mincy in there. Or something.
when
Something
Klemmer was walking out, he would have been recording him, and it would.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's interesting. They said that they were told not to react to it, which is strange. I agree with Klemmer on that.
Watching it as a fan, the end of that
I would
was
take
weird,
a picture.
Right?
I had a train, so I was like, I'm just gonna get out of here anyway. Fuck it. But had I not had that train, and had I stayed, or had that train been a half hour later, and there was still reason for me to be here another half hour, I wouldn't have filmed anything. If you asked me to take a picture, I would have taken a picture.
Basically, they were told by Gaz essentially that they weren't allowed to.
Yeah, I don't understand that. I don't understand. Well, it's Dave tomorrow. I don't really quite get that. But
Was that because they were holding it for that yak spot after
yes,
the fact?
but to me, again, if I work in New York, is the way I am, I'd be like, I don't give a shit what they're telling me. I'm going to do something here. Like, I'm going to stir some shit. They tell me not to do it, I'm going to do it. Like, Dave's not going to fire me because I took a video. It's not going to happen. But they don't think like that. They're afraid. And most of them create no content on their own. And they sit around and gossip and bitch and moan and bitch and moan and bitch and moan. So that's what happens. So that's why they're losing. That's part of the reason why they're losing. I'm friends with some of those people. Some of those people I hate. But some of those people are great. So, I mean, that, But like a guy like Feilerberg is doing his little comedy thing. That's doing fantastic. Like, does he need leadership for that?
Right.
He's doing it himself. I mean, I know he's been around a long time, but he's just doing it.
Well, that goes back to the old school thing you're talking about. The people that have
Just
been there
do
for
it.
a while are okay doing it, and the new people just can't handle it.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like, Brianna Chicken Fry is a pretty young person. She went in there and just in New York, and now she's hugely popular. It's not my kind of content, but it does great.
She's not in a lot though. Like there's the group that's like.
Well, I know, but I'm saying she went to New York and she became successful in New York in that office, and so she's big. That's what happens.
I think it takes a lot of people some time. Like Riggs, when he started, was like the political
Right.
blogger or something, right? Like, I think it takes people a lot of tries to figure out what they're doing there sometimes.
Yeah, sure. But I'm pretty sure that Dan and Dave didn't say to Riggs, hey, go do a golf thing.
No, they didn't want him to.
Quite the opposite.
Yeah,
so, but he decided to do it.
But then if it sucked, if it wasn't great, they'd be like, he's wasting time, Same with Jeff D. Lowe. They said he cost the company $250,000 or whatever it was.
But
then he figured out
found a niche.
trivia.
But guess what? If Riggs' golfing had failed, he'd still be there at the company today.
Right.
They wouldn't have fired him. That's just what these people have to figure out. So, I don't know. Just a bunch of whiners. What else?
And then Mick had on Getroman last night.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
Yes. What's that, Justin?
I was going to say, I'll say this. I did reach out to the Violet family and have not received
Really?
Yes.
No response.
No response.
Maybe they're all dead.
One point toward the end of the show yesterday, Justin's laughing, just like, I can't believe how crazy this show is. I'm like, it's your fucking fault. You didn't read the fucking obituary. How crazy the show is.
I read it.
I'll take some.
Yeah,
I'll take some blame.
Crazy the show is. I had nothing to do with it.
We never went into detail about what Mike. I looked it up, and he was dead.
Mike Violette is dead.
You know he was in radio?
I knew
we talked about that on the show many
but
times.
then when he said he was a DJ, I didn't know he was in sports radio. I thought he might have been some
Oh,
DJ.
But it said but then the next paragraph somebody did in his career.
People jump in and out of radio.
Radio's it's a fickle business.
But it didn't say anything he did in radio, though. There's no radio.
He said he was DJ. I thought DJing was him on the radio.
All right, I'm going to read this obituary again.
But it could be a obituary that didn't focus on his radio career. I didn't know how.
Just the rest of his career?
I didn't know how prevalent radio.
He's
Maybe he got fired.
He was embarrassed by it?
3 years ago. I don't
That's
know.
true. I hope will not be in my. Let me see here.
Right.
If Mark Moroso died today, I don't know how much his radio career is.
Right.
One thing Mike was known for was love of music. As a DJ for several years, Mike was always ready to entertain and light up a room. So, do you think, like when he's in radio, like the room is lighting up? He's entertaining?
Yes.
Yeah.
The what?
The Rush. Like maybe he had Rush rooms.
Okay.
Maybe he had Violet rooms.
He spent his career serving people in Kennebec County. From working as a bench jeweler at Days Jewelers to helping young adults with developmental disabilities, ironically.
Why
Mike
couldn't
also
he do these things?
Why? I mean, he could. He enjoyed creating personal connections. Yeah.
You read the obituary and didn't realize till people started tweeting that his Twitter account was still active.
No, not true. I read the first paragraph of it. I didn't read anything. I didn't get to the bottom of
That's
it.
neither did I.
Well, I know, but you said to Justin, who then reported as fact.
Yes.
Like you need to. It's
Mike
different.
Violet is dead. That is a fact.
That is,
Mike Violette is dead.
That is true.
I said nothing wrong.
That is true. Have we heard from Getroman at all, Justin?
We have.
Oh, we have. Okay, go ahead.
He's coming. He takes a while to come.
Jesus
That's his
Christ.
thing.
Past you sex. Getroman still here. You know, I never put much past you sex-obsessed fucks, but I never figured you'd have me dead and buried before I was well dead and buried. But I suppose when you sit around all day trying to think up content for your lame-ass podcast.
Jesus.
Oh, hey, Kirky, you still jerking the gherkin to prostate porn?
I don't think that's necessary.
You know what? I've wasted enough of my valuable time with you fucktards today. Remember this, Mr. Podcast Jesus. A useless life means an early death. Getroman, away!
Wow, she's still angry.
Great voice.
I kind of miss Steve Robinson writing.
Jeez. Okay. Job, Coleman. Coleman have him play the sound of him on Mick's show first, then play that. I don't know.
Oh, I don't. Huh? I thought you were asking for that first because you asked if we had heard from him.
That's what I meant, but why were you going to play the Mick sound first?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know is not a great answer.
Well, I don't know. I
Mick
thought that would
uncover
lead
any,
into
You said I don't know again.
I thought it would lead into it, basically. Like
Okay,
Mick
gotcha.
first into that little segment, basically.
Gotcha.
Did Mick uncover anything? Is he dead?
Wait, what did Mick have to say?
He seemed like he was kind of in this half-joking thing again to start out.
Like, it's spit. That's who he is. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
but I don't know. It seems
How are you
angry.
doing, Mr. Getroman himself?
I am fucking fine.
Pipes is better than ever. My goodness, listen to that voice.
Yeah, I don't. How in the wide world of sports did I end up dead?
It's not that crazy, guy. Let's all. Mike Violette, around the same age in the same state, died. It's not that wild.
He's still active on Twitter.
The obituary,
What are you
the guy
talking about?
tweeted an hour before, and his obituary clearly states it's not him.
But what I'm saying
you
is,
couldn't just own it. You fucked up. Who
if a
cares?
blind
It's not a
guy
big
named
deal.
Mike Geary from Western Massachusetts died,
Uh-huh.
I wouldn't be like, how on earth could anyone make this mistake?
If the obituary said you were a doctor or somebody who had accomplished something in your life, then we would say this clearly is not you.
But I wouldn't be like, oh, how explain to me how you got there. I get it. It's the same name.
It's pretty simple. It's a clear fuck up. Like, oh, you guys don't think you fucked up?
I can't understand it.
You don't think you fucked up, Justin?
No.
He was active on social media this
Justin,
entire time.
guys, you identified the wrong dead person.
Who cares? It's not like we didn't bury him.
Well, no, but I'm not saying it's important. I'm just saying, but like, you don't think you guys are fucked?
It's an obvious. Yes, it was a mistake.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. But you're acting like you like.
This guy's like, I can't. How did this happen? It's pretty easy to figure it out.
Would you like them to go on Mick's show as Getroman and be dead serious about it? Like, what would you like him to do? Be like, hey,
being on Mick's show in general is a little much.
Be like, hey, look, Mike made an honest mistake. Like, what would you like? We all understand that. What do you want to be like?
I think he could understand.
Thoughts and prayers for the real Mike Violet.
What are two of you cunts? You driving the car bitch the whole time now? Jesus.
Talk about
just like, oh, I want to fuck a kid. And Mike's like, oh, fuck them and their fucking obituary. Fuck them. It's a fucking name. Like, is that all you do?
I didn't say fuck anyone. I don't understand how he can't understand it.
And then what does Justice say when you say that?
Insane.
It's Nazi Germany from the 1940s.
Yeah, no kidding. Like, Jesus, these guys are very serious. Jesus. What else? We don't want to play more of that. Michael get triggered.
Yep.
No, go ahead.
No.
Let me hear this guy.
No.
Not be able to fathom.
2 other things with him.
What's wrong with Justin? You don't think he fucked up?
I wouldn't consider. I think yes. I guess it would be fucked up, but it's not like a.
I'm not. No one's saying that. I'm saying
my bar for fuck ups is pretty high. So.
What I'm saying is, like, you read the obituary. You clearly didn't read the whole obituary.
I did read the whole obituary.
That is a lie.
I didn't.
Yeah, I understand that. That's not your job.
I most certainly did.
Do you believe that, Coleman?
The lie detector just determined that was a lie.
I got it.
Sensitive.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
What's wrong? Why are you drugged up today, Coleman? Why are you so delayed?
Oh, I don't. Sometimes when I'm like setting up all the sounds and stuff, I get them throughout the show. I just have.
Okay. What else?
I had 2 other things from Getroman though.
Sure.
One, he looks like nipples. I don't know.
I saw a lot of that on Twitter. Yeah. Yes.
Is he?
And then the other thing, he
that's why Mike's so defensive.
he was saying that he like built Steve Robinson's career.
No question.
Yeah.
No question. Everybody knows that.
I didn't know if there was something more to that or if he's just fucking around again.
I think he's just fucking around.
Okay. What a wise guy.
I wish we had him on the show. He's a fucking guy has a sense of humor. Jesus, bring him in.
What a wiseacre this is.
Mutt's in a coma.
What a great mood today.
Jesus. What did he say about Steve? Who will be here Friday?
Have some fun with it.
Okay, all right. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so. That's fair. It ended up because Blind Mike, I'm not sure if you know him, remember him from the show.
Mick seems very timid.
He had got a rumor, I don't know if it was a message, DM, something, that you were passed away, you perished. And he brought you to the program. And, obviously, it was sad news. You saw the reaction to Kirk. He was heartbroken.
I could tell.
It'd be great if we all started crying. We were really broken up about it.
Seriously, then somebody posted or tweeted out earlier tonight an obituary from the Bangor Daily News up here of some guy named Mike Violet.
Well, that's what they sent Mike. That's what they sent Blind Mike, and he was under the impression that was you. That was how.
Yeah,
how
what a retard!
We didn't look alike though. That's for sure. And,
no, you're much handsome, right?
Yeah, I'm obviously clearly better looking.
Do you think he talks like this in real life? I always wonder about that.
Yes.
It's got to be that voice led him to radio.
To me, Gary did. I'm trying to think of other people we knew who had voices like that.
Dale did.
Well, Mutt.
Dale doesn't have a voice like that, though. I mean, like that kind of voice. I'm trying to think who else we knew who we worked with. Gary for sure.
Do you know Dave O'Brien at all? Or any of those radio guys?
I know Dave O'Brien. Yep.
Dave talked like that off the air a little bit.
He did. Just as boring off the air as he was on the air.
Tom Karen off the air, same thing.
Tom Karen's have a voice.
Butch does.
Do you understand what the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah, Tom Karen has a broadcast voice. Absolutely does.
Tom Karen's a voice like that?
He's saying the pipe, the smooth pipes like that.
Am I fucking alone today? What are you talking about?
He has a broadcast voice.
Play a sound of Tom
you
Karen.
Want like a bassy voice? Like
when I say Gary, who do you think I'm talking about?
Gary Tangway.
Okay. Hello. Do you understand what I'm talking about?
I guess now, yes. More broadcasty than bassy. Got it. I was thinking more broadcast. Like projecting broadcast.
One of our beloved members.
What the hell is that?
Tom Karen.
TC thinks.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to get
franchise to Portland, Maine. We've talked a lot. And
boy, he sounds just like
a projecting voice.
You're a fucking idiot.
He projects it. I'm sorry you can't recognize
Is that Dean Martin?
You know what the fuck you're talking about?
Absolutely. Oh, now I do.
Justin, you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, it's like a
I'm Gary Tangway.
Like he inflects certain things. Okay. It's as if you're always on the radio.
Got
it.
Kind of.
I don't understand why you understand that.
Because Tom Karen has a TV.
Butch Stearns?
He has a TV.
Play Butch Stearns sound.
Butch is much different on the air than he is off the air. Is that voice?
You think Butch, when you hear Gary and this guy, Mike Violet, you think that sounds like Butch Stearns?
Now I know you're talking about bassy voice, like a deep bassy voice versus like a broadcast projecting voice. It's two different things.
I hate you.
Okay, I hate you too.
Fucking
Congratulations.
guts, really, Jesus
I wish
Christ.
you didn't feel better.
Feel better.
I wish you didn't feel better. No, not even fucking thank you.
For what?
For wishing you to feel better. That's why you feel better, because I said, hope you feel better.
So dumb.
He wished.
Good.
I know, caring about someone
There's
is
nothing
so
worse
dumb.
than when you feel like shit and somebody's like, feel better.
That's nothing worse. Not dying or being like
No,
really
I would
sick.
rather be- I would-
Someone saying, I hope you feel better when you're sick.
Well, because it's so, it's like,
now you're being cool. Someone cares about
no,
someone
it's not
else.
that. No, it's like such a fake thing.
No, it's not. It's an Italian thing. It's an Italian thing.
What are you talking about?
I'm
You
not
think
Italian. I tell people to
You think
feel
other people don't? You think Irish people,
thank you.
English
You too,
people,
Justin.
You think people from Portugal don't tell people to feel better?
Occasionally, but I feel like
an
growing
Italian thing.
growing up was a very Italian. Always checking on someone's health and see if they feel.
What's wrong with
better.
your voice?
It's been raspy since Saturday, since coaching basketball. I'm not sure.
Oh,
Really giving it to the refs.
did you lose?
Oh, we got lost in double overtime. Yes.
Head coach?
I was assistant this year. Yes.
Okay.
You wore a suit on the sidelines?
No, did not. Okay. Not this
Would
year.
you have preferred like Mutt bring you like chicken noodle soup?
I know it's.
No, I
God
prefer
forbid you care
nothing.
about someone.
Like a guy to another guy understands. You feel like shit. Just get through it. Like I don't need you saying feel better.
Okay, so what's the threshold?
Don't do it.
I have cancer. What would you say?
I won't tell you to feel better.
I hope you get good luck with. You would say nothing.
I would say to you, as your friend, if there's anything you need, I've seen this with my parents. If there's any questions you have, is there a doctor you might be able? I can help you. I'm Dana Farber. If you have some help, I'd be happy to help you.
Okay, but
I'll do
that's-
anything. You need me to drive you the chemo.
Okay.
I'll legitimately do it. I'm not going to tell you to feel better. That'd be like me saying to you, like, why don't you just go up and fly into the sky?
Okay, Jerry. This is Jerry Callahan.
No, it's not. No, it's
Jerry
not.
did the same thing.
No, he didn't.
He absolutely did.
No, he didn't.
You guys had the same feeling on this. I never understood it.
Okay, well, what am I going to say? It's a wasted gesture. What?
Do you ever say so? You don't say thank you. You don't say please. Those aren't like manners you grew up with.
Sure.
Okay, that's the same sort of thing.
No, it's not. No, but it's not. But it's really not. I'm not. You're more worked up than I am. I'm just saying it's not.
Yes, you're definitely not worked up about it. Sure.
I'm not. What do you want me to say? Feel better.
Michael.
This will be a tense
What are we
Milton's
doing
lunch.
here, Pythons?
Yeah.
My guy. That's my guy, Steve.
All right, what else?
We also have the Julie DiCaro, Dan Le Betard.
Unbelievable.
yesterday.
What a loser. What a loser Le Betard is.
So I didn't realize they were like friends.
Of course. Of course.
Is Dan like some big lefty?
Yes.
Oh yes.
He hated me and Jerry. He was at ESPN Boston while we were at EI. His syndicated show was terrible. Nobody listened to it. And he would complain to our management about it. And manager would tell us to stop making fun, but we wouldn't. And he'd get worked up all the time. They'd get zeros in Boston. They would get zeros. They get like numbers like Rich Keefe gets now, just zeros.
How do you does he just find out through Twitter? Like, how did he know people
I'm
were
sure people,
tweeting
yeah,
him or
I'm sure
something?
people tweet him. Yeah, and he would complain, and then so. But Julie DiCaro, who was fired, went on there yesterday. Yesterday or no?
Yes.
And wants people to feel. Nobody feels bad for her. Nobody. I hope she winds up on the streets.
Well, there's one person who's really mourning Deadspin.
I know that a lot of people now in the modern media, Stugatz, are afraid of athletes coming into the space and are threatened by athletes coming into the modern media space. But I remember the first time I felt like something was a threat to journalism because young people liked it and it was doing things much differently than traditional sports journalism was doing it. I remember blogs being the first threat to traditional sports journalism, and Deadspin was the biggest of those blogs, the most revolutionary of those blogs. Dangerous, did good journalism, but also did dirty things, was on the cusp of
How long is this cut before? What are we doing?
He's
It's a dreadful cut. What are we doing?
He's talking about how much he's going to miss Deadspin.
Okay, great.
Julie on.
Okay, great.
Of how do we attract young people and
keep
change
playing, I
the
guess,
way.
Oh, well, okay, then I won't
Well,
play.
is she on? Does she say anything? Like, I don't. What the fuck do I care?
Okay, I'll do the next cut.
So tell us about the history here and how heartbreaking the
Will she
details
return to
of
gymnastics? Do you
yesterday
think
were.
professionally now that she's?
Well, maybe.
I could see that.
That makes sense.
I could see that. I could see her doing that for sure. Go ahead.
Be a little long in the tooth.
Yeah, maybe. What are we doing here? What the fuck is going on with this fucking show today?
I thought you were talking to it, so I stopped it.
Have you ever listened to the show before?
Yes, you started talking about gymnastics, so I thought you were done.
And then you go. Then what do we do? What is wrong with everyone today?
Nothing is wrong with anyone.
I might just kick everybody out, meet you in Milton's. I'll just do the show by myself. Like I don't even know what's going on here. I don't even understand.
I'd like to stay. I'll accept Mike.
You're all
Violet
gonna
as
Say I
guest.
had nothing else to do.
You're all drugged out. Fucking wake up. What else?
Like what else? What else? Like, do you mean what else with DiCaro, or what else you want to move on from this?
Just choose.
Okay. Let's see.
I have an update on Menners, though.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying.
All you care about is the network and Barstool.
No, I don't.
What else?
I'm just saying. Like,
what else?
Hang on. Let me go back to them.
I don't hang on. I pay you so I don't have to hang on. Right. What else?
You see,
WHATELSE ? What else?
Aaron Rodgers might be then.
What else?
Okay.
I don't care about that.
He's
not going to be the vice president. That's stupid. Stupid. You're fucking stupid for bringing it up.
I also have some Australian phrases, some new Australian phrases.
All right. I think we're good here. We're good. We're good. I don't want to participate. You guys suck at your jobs. I don't even know. Like, what are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing? Fucking wake up. Jesus Christ. What do you look? What do you have?
Check out my list. I have
Go ahead. Yeah, hopefully you'll bail us out.
Well, I know the focus here is on Justin, but I think I'm out on Coleman.
I'm with you.
Oh,
so
yeah.
what
now? Mike?
It wasn't the performance was. The next day after that, he made some speech about immigration that honestly has not gotten enough talk on this show. And I feel like
he's lucky I got sick.
The old Kirk Minahan show would have spent an hour.
Well, I was sick that
dissecting
day,
that he said immigration is the biggest issue.
Mm-hmm.
You then asked him, "What about immigration?" And he literally, for 2 minutes, could not explain why immigration is the biggest issue for him.
You've had a week.
I think immigration's a big issue because we're seeing countless.
I feel like I'm in middle school.
Immigration is very, very, very important.
Right, Harry has to wear a tie. He's annoyed. He's debating against this idiot Coleman.
Would watch that.
Harry wears pajamas pants all the time.
That's all they wear. So socks, Crocs, pajama pants, sweatshirt.
Kids. The kids do whatever they want now.
I feel like the big thing back in the day was like the Cookie Monster pajamas bottoms.
Those were
you never trust a kid in the Cookie Monster pajama bottoms.
Really, I didn't see that.
No.
Why is that?
They turned out to be like stoners and crackheads. Basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Num says some.
Well, yeah, but legal citizens of the country.
Yes, they count on the census.
So they're above. They're slightly above. Yeah.
So, what is your immigration take?
I think that we're seeing countless issues arise where
What? You're an asshole.
I'm trying to get to the point. We're seeing these issues arise where there's murders like Laken Riley, not Lincoln Riley.
Say her name. Yep.
Yes, exactly. Where people are coming in illegally and then committing these crimes. We need to stop these.
How do you propose we do this?
Toughen the border.
Okay. What does that mean?
I think more numbers on the border than what Biden has been saying. Like he says like a couple hundred here, a couple whatever. Like you know what?
I agree with you. How do you toughen up the border?
That's what I'm saying. More numbers and more
numbers. You throw numbers at the border?
Yes.
Testosterone.
Like like more officers, more security, like more than just the hundreds.
So more for the taxpayers. We got to pay more taxes. You want to raise taxes, Senator Coleman?
No, I don't want to raise taxes. I think
how are we going to do that without?
I think taxpayer money should be going more towards that than. I'm trying to think of something that it's currently going.
Paying for the illegal immigrants in this country.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So,
Senator Coleman, I was next to you in a bathroom stall. And I noticed your foot lingering over. Would you care to explain?
No, I was.
Senator Coleman, we're looking at your physical here you took last year. A little overweight and mentally retarded. Do you think that's going to affect you as a senator from the state of New Jersey?
It hasn't affected others in the past. So.
Ooh, there you go. Good answer. Good answer. What would you like me to do about that, Mud? You said we would do a whole show on that.
I just felt like it got lost in the shuffle. And
what do you think is the most important?
I don't have one, but I wouldn't just
yell it out.
I wouldn't yell it out. I would not yell out there. It's the biggest issue. And Kirk said, "Why is it an issue?" And you could I'd love to hear this.
I'm sorry, I was fucking brain dead at that point, Mutt.
I think, but in general, you are brain dead. That's my reality.
Get a fucking job then. You're brain dead. What are we talking about?
Okay, this is about you, Coleman, for a second. I thought you were more than just a producer.
What the fuck is going on?
Why you let him talk?
All right, that's fine.
That show to me proved like he's a WEEI radio producer. He's
a dummy.
In 5 years from now, he'll be shuffling John Meter Perel back and forth to Boston College remotes.
That's one more job than you'd have.
That's again. I can put the blame on me. That's fine. But until that show, Like I thought he was above. Like I thought you sort of grooming him.
What led you to believe that he was like intelligent?
Because he's got a good sense of humor.
He's
He can
like
make fun of
20
himself.
years old.
But he can make fun of himself. He's
Sure,
got a good
he's
sense of humor.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
But at his core, he's just sort of stupid. And
right.
And
Who's disputing
sort of
this?
reads his headlines off Twitter.
What's that, Justin?
Thought he was
Aren't
more
we
than
all?
that.
I don't feel like I am.
Yeah,
No.
I thought Coleman was more. And that Tuesday.
Why are you doing a
the day
20-second timeout right there?
It's like saying I.
Oh,
yeah,
gotcha.
we're, again, Italian. We talk with our hands. Sorry,
Sure.
Steve.
Yeah, when did you become more Italian?
I've always been
Have you like found your heritage?
Yeah.
Like,
I found a lot of things.
Manansky doesn't sound like an Italian name.
And I'm not built for that.
That's Pellegrini on the other side.
Right, your mom.
Lacombe, which is Italian-Canadian.
Right, she's Nova Scotia, right?
Deleva, which is very Italian.
Manansky Polish?
Slavic.
was it yesterday we were talking about how there are no Italian Canadians?
Well, Steve made that claim.
Oh, is that right?
It's French Canadians for sure.
You don't see a lot of them. Yeah, I don't know. So your take on Coleman overall is nice guy, stupid.
I was wrong about Coleman.
What do you think? He was a bad guy and smart?
No, I thought he was a smart guy and had like a big future.
What? Why?
There was kind of a way about Coleman. He was mysterious, so maybe you thought he was kind of smart.
But remember the competition.
Still mysterious.
Sure.
Like you mean in the tryout phase?
Yeah.
Right. He kind of fooled you. Wasn't here much.
If you said who's the smartest of this group,
absolutely.
you would have said Coleman.
I still feel that way.
He was the most unknown.
Yeah, he's stupid, but he's the smartest. Yeah,
I still think I'm the smartest. That is bullshit. That is insane. He was on the show last night saying he had like a 2-point whatever.
I actually agree with you.
Like just a regular test,
Yes.
like a 5th grade math test.
Basic IQ test.
Mick.
Wrong.
Mick
Take the test right now.
SATs or
no, just a basic IQ test. Mick would beat Coleman.
Wrong.
What?
Wrong.
Yeah, I mean, you could be right.
I'll take the test. Like
we can do that. We can certainly do that. We'll do that at some point. I would think that Mick would
double
handily beat Coleman.
No shit.
What do you think?
I'm not even sure
Coleman's
Coleman
IQ
his name
is?
right. for the
Coleman's
3
IQ I
points.
think is about 26.
You're unbelievably wrong.
What do you think
What's
your
a high
IQ is?
IQ? 180?
That's
incredibly
To be
high,
honest,
yeah.
I don't know how IQ is rated.
It's a good start.
Well, I just don't know. I'm not
I
going
think
does it stand
average is
for?
like 110, right?
intellectual quality.
Yep, you got it, Coleman.
Is that right? I wouldn't know that either.
No, it is
That
not.
sounds right.
Intelligence quotient.
Correct.
Oh, there we
Correct.
go.
Yes, correct.
Close enough.
But by the way, I think you might beat Mutt in an IQ contest.
I think
to
so
be fair.
too. Yeah.
Maybe.
I mean,
Yes.
yeah. I mean, Mutt's stupid, so he can say it. Like you know dumb.
I smell dumb, and
Yeah,
I smell
yeah.
dumb right over there.
Yeah,
I lost confidence mid-sentence. He goes, I doubt, maybe.
maybe. But Mutt knows his weaknesses. That's one of his great qualities.
I do.
That's why he's a good friend
Comes
of
over my
mine.
skin. I really
Yeah, I hope you feel better.
Thanks, buddy.
Problem.
I feel great right now.
We need the other thing about Coleman though is as we've learned, sensitive.
Oh my god.
My last note here is get out of the business now. That's still your line, but that's the last note I had here on Coleman. I have a lot
That's what
more.
Mutt did. He got out of the business. What? You have a lot more on Coleman, you said?
And I have a lot in general. I didn't know what the show was going to be today.
Well, off to a good start.
I love the new network. The new network, tremendous job by you. There are 2 shows that have stood out to me. I've listened to portions of everything.
I've been communicating with Menners. Menners is very upset.
I received a troubling message last night.
From Menners?
I don't know if I should reach out, help the guy or something.
What did he say?
It just said, again, it's a different time. To me, it was the middle of the night. I guess to him, it's
Daytime.
more daytime.
Sure.
Yeah. But he said something to the effect of I'm taking this all too seriously.
That is definitely true.
Oh, boy.
He's got to relax.
I didn't know what. I thought maybe he messaged me by accident or something. I just gave it a thumbs up. And he's like, I'm better now, though. Laughing face.
Oh, good.
All right, good, nice.
Good.
But that was more troubling than if you went off on me.
I tried to tell him. I was like, he's like, you did this on purpose to fuck with me. I'm like, well, kind of, yes, but also people complained, and so they came over here. We were, I'll announce it now. The BO boys are coming to the Kirk Minahan Show Network.
Oh,
wow.
Yeah. Yep.
Congratulations.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a big hit.
Yeah. And Pat and Clayton both said we wouldn't do it with Menners.
Wow.
So, yeah. And we are, but as I said to him, I was like, why don't you, all kidding aside, why don't you become the farm system? That would actually be good. Find new talent.
Right.
That's what they did essentially anyway. I mean, they're the ones who found, Pat Ford was probably on there first, I assume. Mick was on there a bunch. Montante was on with him first. That, I'm very grateful for that. Klemmer. So that's what he can do well. Go do that. Go find new people, and then if it works out, we'll bring him up here. I don't think there's any shame in that.
No.
But he's like, at one point he messaged me. He's like, we don't do the Kirk Minahan Show Network doesn't put it on a podcast form. They did, I guess.
Okay.
We can do that.
It's whatever. He's like, there are hundreds of people who aren't listening to that now. It's like, my God.
Hundreds?
I didn't think of them.
To me,
500.
His message to me felt more like, I've always liked you. Like before he just ends it all.
That'd be a win.
I just wanted to say goodbye.
He won't give up like that. He won't give up like that.
From my experience, a little feel better note will help.
That will help. What are the two shows you were saying?
The two that stood out this last week or 10 days. First of all, Drips in the Office is fucking awesome. I would listen to Drips in the Office.
Drips in the Office
if I was
is
not a Minifan show, and I predict this.
Go ahead.
It has the best chance to
kind of socks
become
are those?
Steve wore holiday socks or my Thanksgiving socks for Steve.
Okay, good. With the potatoes? Who's the dummy that makes the potatoes?
Me?
No, the recipe though.
And
Auntie my godmother's dead. It's Auntie.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Auntie Jane.
I'm sorry for your loss.
You didn't
Does that help?
Did you come to the funeral? No.
I know she was dead when she died.
Pancreatic cancer years ago.
Did I know her? Did I know you then?
Yeah, you knew me.
You didn't tell me about that.
Didn't even text me when she died.
Didn't know she died.
Sure. My godmother.
Did you? They bury her in potatoes?
They did not. No. She was buried in.
That would have been nice.
Cemetery in Fitchburg. Idaho.
No, I know that, but I'm saying in the casket.
Shut up, Coleman.
Put potatoes around her and then just jam her in the potatoes. It's a
That would
tribute.
stay fresh. I don't think that would really.
It's the only one way to find out.
Well, it's a lot of potatoes.
I'll see if we can dig her up and see we can do that.
She was a Nazi, right? Never remember the Nazi party? I don't think so. See, it's nice to have somebody who can laugh.
I don't think I will verify that.
Okay, good. I'm sure she's a lovely woman. I'm sorry for your loss. So, Drips in the Office, yeah.
It's a legit show. It's and this is sad state of my life.
I don't want to hear this.
Like,
I don't think.
I would love to sit down with John and Pat Ford over some apps, couple drinks, and just chat. I like those guys.
You feel like a fly on the wall.
You should probably find the big bridge and jump off of it.
Sure. It's a good show.
How is your self-worth right now, by the way?
100%.
Okay. Justin, you feel better?
Well, you have highs and lows, so 100% is kind of.
And by the way, Justin was a big part of this. Justin, I appreciate your kindness during all
that
this.
That was the saddest display ever.
But Justin, it was like a bad bit. Yeah, it didn't.
I can tell he's been down in those spots and he can recognize it. Thank you, buddy.
Yep. No, it's about time that men start sticking up for each other. Mental health is a real thing.
Who does it more than me? I'm a leader at that. What are you talking about?
You are.
Mut kind of has a Cullinane quality to him, though, in the sense that I don't see him. What? What are you offended by?
Cullinane.
Are you compared to Cullinane?
Last time I was
you wouldn't be offended by that?
You didn't hear what I said.
There's no way. There's no way it could be a compliment.
Dave sat here next to me last time and was lifeless for an entire show.
He seems to be remarkably positive, no matter the hand he's dealt.
It was not last time I was here. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but even that felt like kind of a.
Has your dad given you a few skaboos lately? Huh?
So we had.
I'm just asking a question.
Carter's last basketball game was Saturday. We had family over afterwards for pizza. Got the pizza, Joni's Pizza in Chelmsford. By the way, still crushing it thanks to Dave's review.
They take EBT. Good.
They're doing a tremendous job. Mm-hmm. And as we're leaving, Dad goes into the wallet. $20.
Wow.
Here for the pizza, bud. And I took that fucking $20.
Oh no! You took it?
Jesus!
I took it.
Do you think your dad's doing that as an emasculating act?
No, he's being supportive. And I guess at one point would have felt that as a masculine, but now he's just trying to support his son.
He wouldn't have heard this show, right? He wouldn't have heard that.
He doesn't know the show exists.
Oh, okay.
No,
yeah, he probably has no idea, right?
No idea. I think Ellen knows, but my dad has no idea.
Crazy.
So he offered me $20 and I took it. And I'm not.
Was that Justin?
I said, do you refer to your mom as her first name?
Yeah, I think because Brandon Walsh did it on 90210, I did that with my parents because they did it. Yeah. But I think Drips in the Office is an awesome show. It has a chance to become like a legit, but not just. I mean,
careful.
The highest, most listened to on the network based on the shows I've heard. And I also thought Mick and Montante Friday.
Even more than this show.
Awesome. No, not.
Oh, I'd be thrilled.
You and Mike. Mike's not on the network, right?
No, he's chosen not to be. Yeah.
Okay, but those are real shows.
Are you hosting Mike and the Minifans the night before Portland, Mike?
As far as I know.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
But I thought Mick and Montante was really, really good. Now, if they did a weekly show together, I would listen to that show. Mm-hmm. Those two stood out to me amongst the other.
You need a job.
Shows have been on there. The Boulder show, I kind of checked in.
You need to work.
I'm self-employed. I do work.
Mm-hmm. Good.
Go ahead.
That Craig Janney interview this week. Go ahead.
What's the deal with the Cullinane Montante show or whatever that
Bruins player
you're apparently attached to?
I have no.
There was all this talk about you and Cullinane having.
It feels
show.
very. There's no serious.
Feel right. That feels fake.
If they wanted to do it, it would be like a Twitter thing.
Where would you do it?
What do you mean? We wouldn't have a studio. I don't think we'd have some.
What would it be?
StreamYard show.
I think Montante was saying it was more coming from Cullinane's side of things too. Like he's the one that.
I think Dave wants to jokes about want to do something that's Boston sports media centric. I don't know if there's longer than like one episode a week based on that, but I'd be open to doing that if they want to do something like that.
Wow.
Would you call it Mut and Cullinane and hope all the Mut and Callahan fans flock to it?
I would. Yeah,
Yes,
Google searches.
yes, absolutely. I think that would help us big time.
It'd have to be Mut and Cullinane, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just-
Cullinane.
just-
Mike and Dave.
From a syllable perspective, right?
It just sounds better.
Yeah. Wonderful.
Cully and Mutt. Mutt and Cully.
Dave and Mutt?
No, Dave and Mutt.
Dave and Buster's.
Mutt Cully's not bad.
Just call it Dave and Buster's.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
What else you have in those notes of yours?
What else? This is more of a Minifan thing.
Sure.
The Minifans are great, as Mike knows. They've been very supportive of MutStack.com,
Good.
blindmike.net.
So subscribe to both those, please.
The Mini-clones are tough to take. The people who are just doing things just to be like you.
Sure.
That though the piling on there.
What do you mean, like people making fun of you for not having a job or something?
It's the same joke that you're making, but they don't make it until you
Actually,
make it.
only that.
I was gonna say, I wonder what it is. Mm-hmm. You can't handle that.
It's
good way to do is come on here and say that. Then you should be fine.
No, there's very few of them.
Right.
They're because the Minute fans in general are awesome, but there are those couple people, maybe the people that you consider
just block
haters
them or
of the
mute
show.
them. Just mute them.
Many of them are.
Okay, good. Do that.
Many of them are.
Yeah, that's what that's fine.
But you don't see that. You don't because you're
I
not.
think, you have
you're not
shit I
big
take from people on Twitter.
No. But you're not big on the copycat thing anyway. And
No, I don't pay attention to it. Like, what am I going to do? We scold them?
You definitely pay attention to it.
Oh, but
you bring it up all the time. There's no way you don't pay
What would you like
attention.
me to do? Like retweet them? Or, like,
But you bring up on the show when people are shitting on the show or you.
Sure, but like you do it and then you're like whatever. Then you move on.
That's what I just did. You're
These are
saying
people who have nothing else in their lives. Like literally
Some of us
nothing.
do. Some of us have
Well, I know, but I'm
some
saying these are sad. Like like the Dr. Vodka. Like, these are like sad and lonely people.
But you notice them too.
Sure. Oh, of course. I'm on Twitter.
That's all I'm saying.
But it seems to bother you though.
I don't know if it bothers me. I'm acknowledging the difference between a Minifan and a Miniclone.
You can admit it.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, it's annoying. Yeah.
This is really all about Mutt trying to get the Miniclone branding.
Yeah,
out there.
that's going to take off.
Manners, free idea for a show.
Could happen.
Idea for a show.
What else?
I just bought a Mensa practice test if Coleman wants to take it.
Oh, good.
Give me a couple of questions.
Okay, it's timed.
Just not a full one. We'll see how he does. Coleman's really smart.
What's
so he's
Mensa? I don't. What is Mensa?
It's
you don't have to worry about it.
that's not a good start.
Mike, don't worry about it.
Do not continue once completed the online.
My friend Stuttering John is a member of Mensa.
Is that true?
That's what he claims, yeah.
I don't know if I believe that.
Well, it's been disputed, but he would get very angry if he heard you say that. So.
For John's sake, I absolutely.
Good.
Oh, this is, I don't know. The picture below is either a left or a right hand. Mark left or right. So left or right hand.
Wait, is it?
This feels unfair.
Wait,
to
this is
someone like me.
confusing though because if it's facing,
It's a picture of a hand, left or right hand.
this is confusing though. It's a
boy.
left
defense
hand,
rests, Your
but
Honor.
it's facing this way, so it's a right hand.
Answer the question, Coleman.
Left or
That's
right?
part. That's
Right,
what.
right hand. I'm gonna go right hand
Jesus.
because it's facing that way.
Right hand.
What do you mean, what way is it facing?
So
Correct. It's
the
a hand
picture
going like this.
is facing that.
It's
So
just
would you say that's a right hand, or would
These
you
are
say,
different hands.
Am I asking if this hand is my right hand or this hand is my left hand? What are you saying?
From my point of view, I'm seeing
Coleman, it's the same hand.
yes, but it would
Coleman,
be.
if I look at a picture of Nolan Ryan throwing a baseball, no matter the angle, he's still a right-hander. Or Tom Brady.
I think I got it right. We're good.
Okay. Was he right, Justin?
He was.
Okay, good.
There is one number in this row that does not belong. Find the number that should be omitted from among and answer it below. 1, 2, 3, 9, 4, 5, 6.
9.
No.
Oh, the number 9 does not belong.
Really?
Here we go. Oh, that was just practice for the practice test. Here we go.
All right.
Oh, it's another hand question. This is either a left hand or a right hand. What is it?
That is a.
Coleman looks like Frankenstein. He got his fucking arm out. Like, what
That's
are you
a
doing?
that's a right hand again.
Okay.
Correct?
Why is this all hand questions? The fuck does this prove?
There's a lot of hand questions.
It's all hand.
What is this? What is this one?
That's left.
All right, stop. I'll find some questions. It's not great fucking podcast.
What hand is this?
You can fucking see what you're talking about.
Again, free show for Menners. What hand is this?
Jesus Christ.
Now there's like a lot of eyes and saying like, what is
I
this?
got some stories. I'm Coleman. I'm cool. I got some stories.
That's true, Coleman. Mutt's never liked you. He made fun of you on
No. And he would always kind of shit on Gus, but deep down he knew that he liked Gus.
I
more.
miss
Oh, for
Gus.
sure.
I miss
Yup,
Gus.
100%.
You like Gus better than Coleman.
He saw
Yes,
a little
yes.
bit of Gus in himself.
Yes, yes.
Was Mutt invited
Gus has a big
to-
heart. I don't think Coleman does.
Was Mutt invited to Gus's big St. Patty's Day?
Yeah, there's a big big event going on Saturday that Gus invited me and Coleman to.
To
and
what?
Mike can come. There's a.
I was not invited.
And Mike can come.
I was not invited.
A pre-St. Patrick's
Gee, Mike,
Day party.
you can go.
I wasn't invited. I can't.
Pre-St. Patrick's Day party.
That's right.
Where?
At Gus's address.
You guys going?
He said we need to get back to him by Wednesday because he's making his famous shepherd's pie.
TikTok, gentlemen.
God.
So.
Oh, Jesus. You guys got to go, right?
Cooking with Gus.
I'm going. I don't think I have anything to do.
What are you doing, Coleman?
I just.
Justin really ready for Portland. He's going to spend all day with fucking Gus.
See, that's what I was waiting on.
Then I won't go.
I was waiting on that to come.
No, it's fine.
The Portland thing.
It's Justin 3 weeks with you, 2 minutes of a video, so I'm sure he'll be fine with the. What's that, Justin?
I didn't say anything.
What are you shaking your head like? You did the no shaking your head thing.
No, I'm looking at the Mensa test.
Okay. Jesus Christ. What else? What else, Mike? Anything else?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff here.
Nobody talked to me at lunch.
Sure.
Thank you. I'm going to sit by myself.
It's some ideas for Bill. Good ideas for Bill.
You guys, it's true. What is? I'm stupid. I know. I grew up half Irish, but not. What's in shepherd's pie?
Potatoes.
Yeah.
Carrots.
Right. Okay.
Normally,
I think some like celery and lamb.
There's a meat base to it,
Does
right?
not seem like a great.
So it's like rapi pie from Canada, le pie rapide, as we called it, from Nova Scotia.
I know what that is.
That's like potatoes and meat and beef and onions and shit. It's gross. It smelled terrible.
Onions and shepherd's pie.
Yes, it looks very similar.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. My mom loved it. Big Nova Scotia delicacy.
Really?
As a pie de rapier.
Was Patricia a cook? Good cook?
No, terrible cook. Terrible. Well, I'm like not mediocre.
Was Dad a good cook?
No.
So just take out every night. We just
no. They would try. It was a disaster. My mom just was whatever. Just down. Just socks down. Yeah.
You gotta shake this, man.
Yeah.
This is.
You all right?
I'm telling you,
I
feel
shake
fine.
that, man.
I feel fine.
It's like
Daddy-o.
It's screaming, pick up your man. It's rebound.
Jeez.
Quit talking all that jive, Kirk.
Hey, what you doing, bro?
Is the golf show back today?
It is not.
Jesus, Mary. I'm sorry. Just the Lord's name.
So it's okay. Who are you apologizing to?
It's Lent.
It is.
Hey, what'd you have for Lent this year?
Oh yeah.
Same thing I usually give up.
Masturbating?
It's off the table.
This bit is back again that nobody believes?
Well, I'm
Funny's funny. That's funny.
Well,
Coleman apparently likes that.
This is where
I like it a lot.
I'll give Coleman some credit.
Let's give it a break, Coleman. Go ahead.
He mentioned one of his first either appearance on the show or whatever. He's sort of anti-pornography, and I've now taken that stance.
Hell yeah.
In life, completely off of it.
Wow.
That has helped.
What are you, Billy Graham? Why?
Yeah, I just don't think it's good for you. I find my life better without it.
I don't think it's necessarily.
It's really working out for you without it. I've noticed. Yeah, your dad give me $20 to get you through.
I've never felt better.
How's your life?
In great shape. It's just you don't feel as bad. It's a degrading sort of thing.
What were you watching?
Jesus Christ.
What are you watching, Michael? What are you watching?
It doesn't make me feel bad.
To be fair, he's not really watching.
I fell down a rabbit hole of some of these are like the women that are involved or
no
forced
spankings.
To do it.
This is a guy. But okay. So the participants in the event are damaged in some way, so you don't want to watch it anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
So are they like if they don't do a good job fucking, do they take them behind the thing and shoot them in the head like the horses or no?
I don't see an equivalency myself.
Okay. Equivalent?
Equivalency.
Yes. So
I used the word correctly.
It's the same, but isn't that the same thing? They're degrading. They're using these horses.
I don't find it. I don't feel as degraded watching the Tampa Bay Derby on Saturday. No.
Well, it costs you a lot more money.
You couldn't bet on the Derby, but
you know what I'm saying though. But these women who are most of the time like Brandy Love or Heather Vaughn, a friend of mine, or anybody in the community, they're adults. They've made a choice.
Absolutely, yes.
But yet you're shaming them.
No. I'm not shaming them.
He's just saying it's not for him.
Yes. No. What he's saying is, he's saying these people are damaged. You watch these scenes, and these women are damaged. You said
they're professional, paid-for actresses
professional paid-for actresses
that are not the same as a different category.
He hates watching someone with a job. It makes him feel bad.
Yeah, they're getting paid for it. I'm not.
Like what's I understand when you're done, it's a degrading. It's an embarrassment. But then you clean up. You don't think about it for a couple of days.
No, I was getting.
The older you get, the less you do it anyway. I mean, let's be honest.
I would agree, and so I just said.
But is it the movement itself, or just like the act of doing it? Like
it's both. It's both.
I will say, if somehow somebody could do it, and I didn't know, and they put in that board right now, the amount of minutes or hours I've spent looking for scenes in my life, it's got to be 100 hours.
Handout.
Way more. It's got to be 3 weeks more. 3 weeks of my life.
That wouldn't surprise. Yeah.
Are you saying like
There are times when I used to, before the phone, you'd have your laptop. I'd be away for work or something, like let's say I was at Fort Myers or something.
Yeah.
The laptop on my legs would start burning my thighs. I'd been there for so long. I would lose. I'd get up to walk after. I'd like fall down. My legs were so tired.
Did you ever get to the point where you're like, what am I doing? Why?
There were times where I was just like, I think I've run out of the internet. Like there's no scenes left. Like I've come to the end.
Do you feel like you still have to do it though? Or have you ever just been like, I'm just not going to jerk off?
Once you get that deep into the search thing, for me, like I'm like, I got to find something.
Because you're pot committed.
I have 5 or 6 I can always turn to if I need in a pinch. But once in a while, I'm like, there's got to be a new one.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe this aunt seducing her nephew's friend is going to be the one that brings it home for me. And sure enough, it's really not. It's some woman who's got fake tits and a couple of tattoos. And first, 2 minutes later, she's fucking him on the kitchen table. Yeah. And I'm watching like, oh, all right. And I'm like, why am I pretending to be this 18-year-old nephew? I'm 50 years old. What am I doing? In Mutt's right, I start to cry. But I ejaculate. But it's a circle of master be like, you're a guy. You can't give it up.
I get it. I don't. It's not a shaming thing. I'm not against it. Just for me, it's working out better. So yes, that's been part of my
working out.
I like that.
Soon you realize, as I will realize.
I feel better. I feel better.
Soon you realize, as I am starting to realize soon enough, that you will be then. There'll be other Manansky men in that house probably doing that.
I have had the fear of one of the kids on the phone finding that, like, going to search it. Like, they're getting to the point now they can use phones and computers.
How about the fear of their father being at home, just sitting at the kitchen table every day when they get home from school?
No, they like that.
Dude,
Dad's home. They like snack time, little TV.
There's Dad.
A lot of TV.
It's your homework, it's your homework, buddy. No, we got screen time limits.
Yes.
Our house.
Yeah. Same. It's work though. It does work. So you think you're done for good?
It's like someone who gives up alcohol. Like, I'm not saying never again, but right now.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up. Right now, I'd say yes.
Coleman loves making fun of you. He loves those jokes.
He started it.
Take the IQ test, dummy.
I will.
What a rivalry this has turned out to be. Did you expect this one, Mike?
I really didn't know.
So because Lent is for Jesus.
Yeah, because Jesus died for our sins, and so you spend
But
40
aren't you supposed
days
to not
really focused
masturbate at all?
But there was
Right?
no.
I agree.
But there was no
last
internet.
year was Lent only. We'll try to stretch it out after that.
There was no internet when
Yeah,
Jesus was
literally.
alive. So you should pick a Jesus when he was alive sin. You know what I mean? It's like a new sin. Like Jesus didn't know about this.
It's like a new.
I don't know about that.
There was pornography. I mean, there was like
pornography
there was no
I think even
That's
sex videos.
That's technically coveting someone else.
Nowhere in the
Don't
Bible
covet.
is
No, it is not. No, it's
By the
not.
letter of the law, it's impure thoughts. That is in the pamphlet.
Nothing more pure than that. That's how kids are born.
But you're not doing it with someone
I
else.
told Ryan Minahan when he asked me how babies were born. I've told this story.
What'd you tell? I don't know.
brought him downstairs to the basement and put the porn on.
You did not.
I did.
That's
What an asshole.
He was Harry's age when I think about it now. It's a little weird, but yeah, this is what happens.
Look at Gus can come over and show.
That's right. Jeez, I
Harry
forgot
video.
about that.
Jesus, yeah. So according to the religious views on masturbation, nowhere in the Bible is masturbation explicitly forbidden.
Of course not. Those guys aren't doing
There
that.
is good reason for this because the problem does not come from masturbation, which is in itself neither good nor bad, but the adulterous sexual fantasies that accompany it, as Christ makes that clear.
Nice.
So if you're like
Impure
masturbating,
thoughts.
like, oh, I want to be fucking Brandy Love, I want to be fucking this person, that's what's wrong.
So technicality would be if you're married.
But it's
and you're doing
escapism.
that-
It's not real.
Impure
Well,
thoughts.
escapism, I guess. If you're thinking about like being that person,
Okay, you see
Like, if
pictures.
you're- if
You
you're,
see
like,
pictures of Sydney
masturbating-
Sweeney on Twitter.
correct.
Try to scroll past it right now. Go right past.
Good luck.
I know.
Things are big.
Everywhere.
I'm saying is
Things
though,
are
like
back, Justin.
I'm saying
How
is,
about
but I'm saying is like you're like, oh, that's a
Me and Mark
good looking
best
person,
friends.
but you're not thinking, oh my, like, that's not how it works. I don't think. No,
what you are thinking? I mean, what do you mean?
I was just on the Sydney Sweeney story. Somebody wrote that her tits aren't big or whatever.
Oh,
Is it the average American woman's breast size is 34 double D?
That's not true.
no.
It's funny that that's where we are in society, where it's
What'd
like
you say,
actually
Justin?
I
her
said
tits
maybe
aren't
because
big.
that's we do have an
Obesity
problem.
issue, right? Yes. What'd you say, Mike?
It's funny that that's where we are in society. The trolls have now gone to like, actually, she has small tits. It's like, okay.
know, it's like, what are we
So
doing?
Is anything
I know.
real then?
Yeah, no shit. I was like, what do you mean? Your tits are small?
The party will tell you 2 + 2 = 5. We're getting there.
Damn straight, brother.
The second biggest is Russia with just double D. Brazil C, Canada C.
They're like perfect.
Who, Coleman's?
They're supple.
Okay. What else? What do you guys have? Much as carriage for half an hour.
Who would you bet on, Mut or Coleman in an IQ test? Or Justin? Or me? What do you got?
How many options do you want, Mike? I'm trying to think.
In this room right here, taking Kirk out of it, I would take Mike.
I would too.
I would take Mike.
I would too.
Wow.
Mike, me,
I
Justin
guess that's a compliment.
Coleman.
Thanks, guys.
I would go Mike. Probably Mutt doesn't read.
I'm reading right now. I've read 3 books this year.
What have you read?
I can check my list. Hold on.
Okay, good. I would probably go Justin, Mutt, Coleman after that.
Wow.
Yeah. Coleman just got money, went to BC because he has money. Like, if he was broke, he'd be...
I did pretty well. I got like a 3.
But anybody can do well in school. That doesn't mean you're smart. Coleman would be working at a deli.
But what is an IQ test like?
It'd be boring guys that breaks with his dumb Yankee talk at a deli, you know?
The 4 books I've read. Tucker, Chadwick
said
Moore.
3 books.
I'm on, I guess, 4.
Go ahead.
Tucker's book, Chadwick Moore, is very good. It's a very good book.
Sure, yeah.
The Winners by Frederick Bachman, which was the last in
go ahead.
the series.
Mm-hmm.
Blood in the Garden by Chris Herring.
Sure, I know that
She
one.
let me borrow.
It took a year to read
I
it.
just finished Mitch Albom, The Little Liar. Little Liar is a fucking... If you haven't read that book, it's a fucking awesome book. And now I'm on The Vapors by David Hill.
What's your gripe with these books?
Nothing. They're just for dummies. But it's perfect. Like, Mitch Albom.
This is cool, Kirk. Like, you have to read certain books. Like, what's wrong with those books?
They're for stupid people.
Okay, what's a smart person's book? You gave me one of the 4 books.
Yes. Yeah,
Blood in the Garden, which is a great book by
it's a
Chris
good book.
Herring.
Yeah.
I had no idea Mason was such a
Shouldn't
lunatic.
the point of a book to be to make you happy?
No. Nothing in life should make you happy.
Yeah, this is the issue.
What? Life is not meant to... Everything's happiness is promised to them. It's not promised for shit.
Exactly. That's why you have to do things that make you happy.
Sure. But sometimes you can read a book to feel bad or feel sad or to think.
It's like a movie.
Yes, you have to feel happy every time you read a book. What do you think? Life's a
Little
birthday
Liar's not
party?
a happy book. It's a very
People
sad
have
book.
different reasons for... Some people do it to feel bad. Some people
What are you, his
do it-
father? Let him defend himself,
No,
Justin.
I'm saying
Jesus
like
Christ.
in general.
What do you mean?
You said you need to read books in order to be smart. If Mutt is reading a book on the 2012 Patriots and it makes him feel happy, it makes him go back to that time.
I agree. He's a dummy. That's fine.
Yes.
Yeah, there are books for people like that. That's great. Mitch Albom is for dummies.
It's no different than reading a
Got
book.
Tuesdays with Maury. I mean, we're not talking about the...
Well, again, when I was high school, that was a good book. I'm not claiming that every book he writes is some magical book. Someone told me I had to read this book.
Didn't he pretend he was at the Final Four? Remember he got fired for that?
I liked him
did?
on the Sports Reporters.
I did too. Him and
Who's this?
Him and Lupicon. Oh, it's a good panel.
Oh, Loopy.
And Bob Ryan. Oh,
Yeah. Bill Conlon. I didn't know. Raping kid. No, was it him? No.
No, he's a pedophile. Yes.
Is that the guy from Phil? Is Bill
Conlon died. We found out after he's a pedophile. He's still in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
So Barry Bonds not in the Hall of Fame for Balco. Bill Conlon still in the Baseball Hall of Fame with molesting kids.
It doesn't make him less of a Hall of Famer, I would
I would agree. Right, Justin?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Top 10 baseball writers who are also pedophiles, Coleman. We do that.
I feel like Justin's your guy for that one, actually.
I don't know many baseball writers.
Jesus Christ.
That wasn't the part we were
What do you got?
concerned with.
What else?
I was actually looking at this on Twitter last night. So John Hinckley, the guy who shot...
He canceled this. They had to postpone a show in
Again?
Connecticut.
Yes.
So.
He
He's
was
getting
young.
fucked over every time.
He just goes around doing concerts now? Like,
Yes.
I was very confused that he was even out of jail.
They've talked about this in the past.
I just listened to a recent song of his.
Yes.
Was it good or no?
I tap a toe to it.
Let me hear it. What do you got?
I don't remember what it's called.
I know he did a cover of Mr. Tambourine Man.
Oh, nice. I know he always announces a show, and then like the people at the show find out it's actually John Hinckley, I guess, and they're like, oh, we should probably cancel this. To me, though, I say, like, he's a free man. Like, let people decide.
Upcoming concert.
I mean, I'm not for it, but
If
like,
it's selling tickets, sure, let people decide. But it is weird to book a murderer. I'm not like he murdered someone, right?
well,
Ever been to a rap concert?
Jim Brady did.
Yeah.
They just died because of the. Yeah, I agree. But I'm saying let people don't show or show and boo the fuck out of him. Like, I don't know.
But apparently he did the assassination attempt because he wanted recognition from Jodie Foster.
Correct.
Is that true? I did not know
Yes.
that.
Boy, you really.
Yes. Anything else to Coleman that we didn't know that
I didn't
everybody
know- I
in the
didn't know-
world knows?
I didn't know about this. This was ahead of my time.
Coleman, my job is this job of the show is not to you announce things you don't know.
I thought it was
it was a
interesting.
fucking long show, man.
Thought it was
Everybody
interesting.
knows that.
I've seen this Reaganomics. You seem to be taking over.
I know Reaganomics.
Jesus Christ.
Guess how many subscribers he has?
Mick is gonna win this thing.
Oh, absolutely.
How many subscribers do you have, Justin?
36,000.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's good.
Pretty good.
Look, he's a talented musician. A good artist. I saw his Twitter account yesterday. Go ahead.
This is just a quick message to let y'all know I'm going to be doing a concert
Well, sorry,
on
John.
March 30th.
Damn it.
at the Hotel Huxley,
March 30th,
in Naugatuck, Connecticut.
You know that area, Mike?
The show
No.
will start at 7 p.m.
It's near Foxwoods,
I'm
I
really
think.
looking forward to it.
Might be fun. No. Naugatuck Tribe. It might be the Foxwoods Tribe, but it's somewhere around there.
I don't think they would do a Foxwoods show, though. I don't think Foxwoods would do that, right? That'd be weird.
Not sure.
It'd be kind of a small get for Foxwoods, I feel like.
Well, they have those free areas of those places.
That's
like
true.
The Wolf Den or something.
That's true.
That's true.
Performing tonight, John Hinckley.
My thing was March 30th.
Oh, no, it's very far away. Naugatuck is like a little north of New Haven.
Well, how would he do that on the same day as the live show?
Is that what it was?
March 30th.
Oh, March 30th, yeah.
Oh, he's got time on his hands now.
Wow, that son of a bitch.
God.
This is his most recent.
I messaged him and say how much Coleman looks like Jodie Foster. Of course, then I wind up getting shot, though, because I'm Reagan in that scenario, aren't I?
That's great. It's great if Hinckley puts out a video where he's like, I see a lot of people leaving Jodie Foster in my car. I get the joke, guys, you know?
Okay, yeah. I see the Steve Robinson with these Reagan jokes. Gotcha. I think he threatened to kill Scorsese the night of the Taxi Driver Oscars as well. He had to put a death threat. They later found it was him.
Oh,
Hinckley.
really?
Yeah. It's when he became obsessed with Jodie Foster.
Right.
His beef with him, Mike started later, he's crazy.
Yeah, but I didn't know.
Well, he directed. It's weird. Like so he is saying that. I think his take was, and if I'm incorrect, I apologize. Both the Mr. Scorsese and Mr. Hinckley, but I think like she was. Have you seen that film or no?
Yes.
So she's a prostitute in that movie, and that Marty was sexualizing his Jodie.
Oh, he didn't like that.
He didn't like that.
I respect that.
He didn't like that. The guy's a fucking madman.
To take matters into his own hands. I get
It is crazy though that like people like that. Like, he's not in prison.
No, he's out. Baby.
He's just out. It's weird when people just get out for stuff like that. Like somebody who just I saw Treat Williams. The actor Treat Williams. He died last year in Vermont. He got run over. The guy didn't go to jail. Treat Williams' family forgave the guy. I don't know.
Forgiveness.
It's nice. Yeah.
Very sweet.
Yeah. More than a text.
OJ's just tweeting away.
Huh?
OJ killed people. He's just tweeting away.
But he was found not guilty. That's what I mean. It'd be like if OJ was found guilty, but eventually, I guess, like the guy who killed Jordan's dad got let out. So
recently, right?
yeah, like you know, so I guess that's how it works. But that does seem crazy to me that these guys are just walking around.
Wasn't who shot RFK? Sirhan?
Yeah, well, his family. Yeah, right.
He's almost out, or is
he's
out?
not? I don't think they've let him out yet.
Yeah.
And also immigration that's just out of control.
You said it,
Amen, bro.
It's out of control.
It is.
Numbers. Throw numbers at
Did
it.
that take come after you decided you idolized Steve Robinson?
No,
Before?
As the liberals come after the libtards, as we say, they come after you with all of this.
No,
okay.
yet. No.
Coleman could run for office one day. He's got some family money. He's dumb.
Yes.
He's like a Jonah in the show Veep.
Exactly. He's easily, you can manipulate him easily. He'll go wherever you want. Easily. He can be president one day.
I've tried to run.
You have?
Yeah, no.
For what? Like student office or no?
Yeah, never worked out.
What office?
I was always runner up. I was tried for class president in high school.
Yeah, who'd you lose to?
G Money.
Oh yeah, that's inevitable.
It's tough.
That's a
you
tough
can't beat
matchup.
G Money.
I would vote for G Money over you.
He's great. I voted for him. Like
Okay.
I couldn't help it.
G Money has a better stance on immigration than
That's true.
Oh, 100%.
What else?
And then, I ran for like positions within student government at BC, and I was head of student initiatives.
Oh, okay.
And my roommate was president.
Did anything happen? So student initiatives mean you do things positive for the students. What did you accomplish during your
Good question.
reign?
I mentioned this before. We had Luke Kuechly come to donate.
What? You did?
Yeah, he's a BC guy.
Went to BC.
That was a good watch.
That's a great one.
It's a great
You have
get.
to be mean.
It's a great get.
Gee, the guy's the head of whatever it was, huh?
To donate bone marrow to test for.
I feel like a jerk now, Mut, huh?
Oh, that is good then.
Okay.
Legit what?
Yeah. We had like
David Merrill
two
just tweeted a picture of Coleman on the left and Jodie Foster and the accused on the right, right next to each other. It's just kind
You
of
say
fun.
it's accurate?
They're kind of the same haircut, honestly.
David found a picture of me wearing an old Hillary Clinton t-shirt, a tank top.
What was that from?
I don't remember wearing it. I remember wearing a Turtle Boy
That feels
tank
like a
top at one
wacky
point.
bit that you and Jerry were doing one day, or like the Mud Callahan thing.
It looked like, probably.
That would have been way after Hillary Clinton.
It's like, it was that
I'm sorry.
Is that nasty woman tank.
like delayed and not funny and like, past the point of being funny. That sounds
Do
like
a
Mud
Peter
Callahan
King
to me.
thing. Do a Peter. I'm glad Jerry's back. Jerry sounded good.
Is he doing shows like?
I heard a show yesterday.
Oh, he did one yesterday as
believe
well.
he's back
Oh,
regularly,
good. That's
yeah.
good.
He
seems like-
sounded okay.
Yeah. All right, good. Glad to hear it. Let me hear-
Producer was not interested in the show, but
No.
Well, that's a common theme I've noticed with that gentleman.
I haven't watched a lot of his live stuff like that, but
Is Craig?
that's Craig, right?
Yeah.
He's just got his head down.
He's always on his phone, right?
Yes.
That's what, like, a lot of my comments say that.
Not into it.
I don't know what he's
I
doing.
think Craig tries to get political on Twitter, though. I'll see that once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
It'll pop in my For You thing for some reason.
Guys,
Craig.
let's get real here. Cut the
Yeah,
crap.
he does. Yeah, right. Yeah, right, Biden. Be older.
Yeah, as if.
That'll work. That's he'll probably lose now, Craig. Let me hear John Hinckley, speaking of Craig. Is Craig going to be in Portland?
I don't know.
Okay, I just want John Hinckley to know if he's going to be there.
What happened to this?
Why is everything taking so long?
I'm looking for a good video.
I thought we were in the middle of one.
This is like a legit though.
They're cheering for John Hinckley in concert?
Yeah.
Where is this?
Johnny!
It looks like it could be fake crowd though.
I'm sure it is, Coleman. I'm pretty sure it's fake.
I have got my poetry, I have got my songs to see me through the lonely nights, help me to be strong. I am like the dancing bear.
Not bad.
Trained to be the
He's not like
best.
great, but
he's okay.
If you just heard this as live music, you'd be like, "Oh, that's
You'd
nice."
cheer at the end. You'd get a courtesy clap.
I'm surprised. All right, I'm good.
Quest.
I'm surprised he can go like just from state to state. Like I'm surprised there aren't limits on where he can go and what he can do.
He might be past that now. He's been out for a while.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Was he from Connecticut?
He might have been. Is that where he? Oh, is that
He
where he
was
is now?
performing in New York when he first got out. I remember that.
Okay.
It was a controversy.
Okay. What else is going on?
These comments are.
You see what's going on in Haiti?
Yeah, I don't care about that.
Okay. Let's see.
I saw yesterday Sharon Stone named the producer that made her hook up with Billy
Robert
Baldwin.
Evans.
Yeah. So what movie was that from?
Sliver.
Okay.
Yes. I don't know if I believe.
Did that
the story,
add
but-
anything to the movie, you think?
I don't think so. Terrible movie. It's a brutal movie.
I think I saw it.
Hmm?
I don't think I ever saw it.
No. Any good movies lately for you?
No.
TV shows? You're a TV show guy.
There's nothing on TV right now.
well,
I'm watching
I don't
Love Is Blind with my wife. Yes,
That's a good show.
I watched the. I also when I was sick. Did I say
I
this
never
when I
watched
was-
it before. It's good.
When I was sick. I also did watch the Love on the Spectrum, the autism show.
How'd you like that?
I liked it. Yeah.
The Australian version?
Yes. Yeah. I like the older guy on it. He's got a voice like Tagway.
Really?
Like
Yeah.
Tom Karen, you mean?
No. I like him. I like to get him on the show. He seems like a good guy.
Oh, there
Yeah.
So the Stickney movie is good though, Mike, on Prime. The
No, I mean,
comedy?
it's really dumb. Like, if you want to just throw something on, kind of be on your phone for.
Your takeaway from that yesterday was as good.
Yeah, he said it was like a '90s raunchy comedy.
Oh, yeah, you can watch it, I guess. Yeah. With
Yeah,
the-
it's better than I would expect a movie called Ricky Stenicki
not free.
with John Cena to be.
I pay for him. The Amazon shipping.
Thank you.
It sort of comes with it.
Peter Minahan, it's not free.
Yes. Okay.
It's nothing like it wasn't. Nothing like it was free.
Thanks, Dad.
You feel better. That's nothing like what. Nothing in life is free.
It's true.
That's a basic fact.
Last time I heard you say that,
MutStack.com subscription.
you were about to
free.
spend $29,000.
That's true. That is true.
Well, okay, so you said Portland before. What's the confidence level? A couple weeks to go.
Low.
2 new producers doing this.
Low.
I got that sense talking to you.
Low.
That's a good thing, though.
Why is that?
It can only exceed expectations.
Actually, I think it might not. I got a lot. I'm going to go out after we're at Milton today. I'm going to lay everything out, the entire thing out for them. Okay. It's entirety. We'll see how they do. Because so far it's been, my confidence level is low.
Yeah, so I can only compare it to. There's 2 moments from Dave's moment with the screen was terrible.
Fine, yeah.
But I saw Dave's prep in the thing that you and I did.
Let me say this, Dave.
Really good.
Dave is Vince Lombardi next to these guys. Dave is Bill Belichick before the first Rams Super Bowl.
Wow.
And you're looking at Mike Martz over there.
Oh boy,
I don't even know who that is.
How do you? You're a
You know
Patriots
Mike
fan.
Martz?
Mike Martz?
You watched
The
the
Rams
Dynasty
coach.
documentary? You're not
The
watching
Rams
it?
coach. You're dumping on Coleman for not knowing names. That's a coach of the Rams who they beat in that Super Bowl.
Greatest show on turf.
Yeah, I did not know that.
Kurt Warner.
But the thing about you usually get all
Bruce?
worked up if Coleman doesn't know one of these like Yankee guys from '96.
It'd be like not knowing Belichick. I don't know Mike. I don't know the
Mike Martz
Panthers
is a
coach.
known.
No, wait. The Panthers coach was the guy with the glasses, right?
No, I don't believe so.
John Fox.
John Fox, no glasses, right?
Gray hair, but no glasses.
Oh yeah, no.
Who's the Eagles?
Who's
coach
the Eagles
from
coach?
I mean, that's what's his name? Andy
But he has a last name as well.
Reed.
There you go. Seahawks coach?
So, Pete Corral.
Yeah, the later ones he's going to know.
Falcons coach?
Was that Dan Quinn?
You got it. Just got the job.
Shanahan is the
And then the final Rams one.
That would be Sean McDermott.
Nope.
Yes.
Oh no, it's
should give it to him.
No, not Sean McDermott. Sean McAvoy.
Sean McAvoy.
Tomei.
No, not
Jim Tomei.
I'm looking at him. He's a young guy.
Damn it.
Good looking guy, yes.
He's the guy who was laughing.
He's still the coach, I believe.
Tell Bill we'll see him next week.
Sean
retire.
You're close.
Sean McVay.
Yeah, you got it.
Nailed it.
You got it. There you go.
So confidence low.
Low.
I'm excited for today. See how they respond.
Oh, I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm ready to go. I was worried because I felt like shit. I was like, am I going to feel okay?
Set you back a week, probably, right?
Yeah. So, but I'm excited for it. I think I have a bunch of, I know you the ideas that we have. Yeah, you're probably excited about Mut.
Very excited.
So yeah, I mean, the execution. I don't know. The State Theater is great. People should definitely, if you haven't got a ticket yet, it's plenty of good seats, or at least there's balcony ones that people complain about. They're great seats. If you're in the area, go. You'll have a good time. It may be a disaster if I fire them both during the show.
Oh no!
Everything's a play.
Worth the price of admission anyway.
Everything's a play.
Imagine missing Coleman getting fired.
After a big second round UConn loss that day.
It'd be the Elite Eight that day, not a second round loss.
That's the Elite Eight?
That's the Elite Eight, yes. So they play, that's on my list.
All right,
so
Sweet 16 would be Thursday.
So Sweet 16 Thursday.
All right, in Boston.
I'm giving up my Saturday to enjoy Portland. I can't wait to go.
Wow.
Can the ticket guy help us out Thursday if they're playing?
I will be at that game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm requesting. I don't request much.
How do we know they're because isn't there like different places where?
No, but they'll send UConn to Boston for
unless even if they lose in the first round of the Big East tournament tomorrow,
They'll
they're
be
going to be
one
number
seed
one seed
in the East.
They'll be the East region. That's Boston, which means the regional final and semifinal, Sweet 16 Elite Eight, will be in Boston. Saturday.
Jeff and I will be there.
Wow.
We'll FaceTime you.
I would like to go.
Courtside?
I'm saying this direct.
You can go to Boston that day. Sure, we'll go to halftime pizza before the game.
I'd like to sit with you and Jeff at the game.
At halftime pizza, sure. Yeah, it's fine.
At the game.
You're not a real Husky. Like I am. You're not a friend of Danny's. I'll check with Dan. How's that?
Sure.
Fair or unfair? I know more UConn hoops than you.
It would have been nice just to say, you know what, Mike, you're right. Done a lot for the show last year or so.
You've done minimal for the show. I've given you MutStack and all
that. You've given me MutStack?
Yes.
What did you?
Your entire audience is this audience.
There is some of the audience, yes.
Yes. So I gave you that.
Audience.
Yes.
And you promoted it very well. Thank you.
Go to MutStack.com now.
You nice retweet last week for the first time ever. Thank you.
It was not the first time ever.
It definitely
was.
was.
Fucking lie. You're a fucking.
chance.
I keep track.
It's a fucking lie.
Okay. How many times? Once? Twice?
Well, wait a minute. So twice is.
Okay, yeah, no, sarcasm's lost on you. I get it.
Do they make it sense he's being sarcastic there?
I thought it was serious.
Stop.
It sounded no.
You would be serious.
Justin thinks everything's
Stop being serious. You've been very supportive.
I'll check with Jeff. I'll check with Ticket Guy. That seems like a tough ask.
Wow.
See if I make it.
I'd love to have you in Boston
Love to make
that day.
Portland. Love to make it to Portland.
You could.
Nice.
You'll be in Portland. You could.
I will see.
There's nothing wrong with
Day
watching
before Easter.
a game at the bar with the boys in Boston. Sounds like fun for you. You should do that.
No shot.
It's going to sting. Jeff kind of took your place there.
Yeah, he cucked me pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so Kirk has tweeted the words MutStack 4 times.
Yeah. Thank you. Jesus, that's plenty.
Thank you.
Would you like me to read them?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm sure they're very supportive. Go ahead.
April 28th, 2023. Worst MutStack to date.
Yep.
That was a bad one. I do remember that one.
You do. Yeah.
That was bad.
May 6th, 2023. Things. A 7th horse has died at Churchill Downs ahead of the Kentucky Derby. You quote tweeted that and goes, things you'll never read on MutStack.
True, which was not written about. Correct.
It's written about a lot. Yeah.
May 3rd, 2023.
I think it'd be more so MutStack was just about his not masturbating every day. I'd read that.
His journey
kinda boring.
Yeah. MutStack. Go ahead.
It was about Fred or something like that.
Yeah.
985.
Mutt got beat by Cullinane in that story.
And then Kirk goes, watching this video and not posting an immediate MutStack is incredible.
True.
And then
Just advice. I mean, just advice. Way more useful to feel better.
Thank you.
just recorded
You're
a
welcome.
video segment for MutStack. This is rock bottom.
I will
Yeah,
say the
that was
question
a lot.
was retweets, though.
There was a retweet last week, and I appreciate it. Those help.
You can't look up retweets.
I've retweeted.
I'm
before.
not saying you should. I'm just.
I like it. Probably undoes it later, which is a smart move by you, but you do occasionally retweet.
I don't do that.
You undo it.
I don't. I mean, now
a power move, right?
I didn't think of it. Now I will. But that doesn't matter now.
No.
What's on MutStack this week? It's already Wednesday.
Well, someone reported on the ratings for EI. I won't say who reported on those, but
Yep.
I've already written a large chunk of MutStack based on those numbers.
Okay. What was your takeaway? Without giving everything away. I mean, I don't want you to say anything here. God
So I
forbid.
talked to some people.
Salespeople, yeah.
The idea of morale is really good. Mike Thomas suggested last year, like, morale is better.
Oh, what's he going to say?
Morale is not good.
Of course not.
Is not good at all.
Okay. What else did Glenn say?
Are you embarrassed what Rich Keefe has done with the show that you built?
No, I think Kirk made a fair point. Yes, like his lead-in's terrible. Like that's.
I mean, that is a huge part of that.
He also is. He's accepted this idea that he's got to have Andy Hart and Fitzy on. This is Inside Radio.
Oh, make this quick.
But he has them on
Go
four. He has those guys
Please.
on 4 times a week for it's 16 hours you're getting of Andy Hart and Nick Fitzy.
Well, 'cause he doesn't care.
People would
It's-
rather hear Rich Keefe rant for 2.5, 3 hours by himself and have a guest host for an hour. Just he's not doing that.
Did you have people in every night?
No. Not
You
for
think Megan
4 shows.
Leninian?
There's a lot of notes.
Yeah, but they come in for like an hour or an hour and a half or 2 hours, not 4 hours of the same person. Who they can get Andy Hart or Fitzy. Listen, look at the weekend numbers. They're not listening to them on the weekends.
I would agree, but they're clearly not going to do anything.
No,
Like, they're just going to die. They're just going to die.
I heard yesterday that they're in a hiring. They can't. If they wanted something, they can't. They're in a hiring freeze because of the bankruptcy.
Right.
So they can't even do anything. So this is sort of the lineup. There's I'll write about it Friday, but there's one thing they could do that I know has been talked about. I don't know if they'll do that.
Does it bring back Mut?
MutStack.com.
What is that?
No. We have to read Friday.
So will you touch on like all the free agency stuff that's happened this past week? Or do you feel like that ship's kind of sailed?
They've done nothing, Justin.
Mac Jones is gone.
That's the story.
Their starting quarterback is gone.
That wasn't worthy of a post.
Might
That
have
was
a huge take on the Mac Jones trade.
I saw him going at someone.
Yeah, big.
How can you just say that's not a huge stuff?
It's because
On
they were
Friday?
going to trade him. They've rumored forever they're going to trade him. You think Mac Jones almost going to be back as the quarterback? Nobody thought that.
I'm just saying, as the starting quarterback of your regional team.
I'm going to write about the free agency, what they've right now, the lack of what they're doing for the whole.
You should write about how the
cash to burn
media just now sucks off this. They have bought these beat writers and
Well,
these writers.
There's definitely some of that going on.
That's all of it's going on. Mayo has fooled these people. The Crafts, like Belichick's gone now, and they're nice to the media, and now they're going to be big pussies. That's the story to me.
Well, we also have so this week's the final 2 episodes of the
Dynasty.
Did you watch them all already? I didn't. So
I have not.
So there's 2 more. They'll come out Thursday, and I keep hearing that these are the worst,
really
most critical of Belichick.
Ooh, I like that.
We get some Malcolm Butler stuff here too. So
all right,
I'll write about
that doesn't
write
come out
about EEI ratings. Definitely gonna write about those 2 things. MutStack.com.
Okay, MutStack Talk. What's
Friday
going on? What's going on? BuyMike.net.
Tonight at 8 on YouTube, you can watch the Woody Allen
Oh,
episode
good,
of Why
good,
You Laugh.
good.
I think the next one will be Bo Burnham's Inside, probably, for Why You Laughing.
Mhm.
And then Sunday at 10 a.m., Always Alive.
Yep.
That's pretty much it. Q's Day yesterday, well, Wild Q's Day yesterday.
Oh, what happened?
Quincy
Uh-oh.
actually got his comeuppance.
Yeah, it's inevitable.
Ends on a weird note. He's getting served papers.
For what?
Big lawsuit with the FAA.
Oh, it's in, yeah.
Big airlines.
That was going to happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So do we to be continued episode?
It seems like that, but we looked into it, and sure enough, no. They never
Come on,
mentioned it
wait
again.
for it?
Yeah.
Up to you, the audience, to decide what happened.
Yeah.
I like that.
So check that out.
Where are you at now in the series?
Season 6, episode 11, I think that was.
How many seasons were there?
8.
You're kind of getting there.
We're getting there, yeah. I think around this time next year is when we should be done.
Will you pick another series or no?
Well, we'll see if something comes up organically.
Yeah.
Before we were doing kind of one-off episodes of certain shows.
Right.
So who knows?
Okay. What do you say, Justin?
It's gonna be a sad day. Like, will you have like some big event? Like, it's the last.
That should be maybe a live one.
show.
I've thrown it out there, that idea. I would like to. Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Yeah.
Good. What else do you guys have?
Apparently, Josh is taking things to the next level. He had a
Who is that?
Former intern Josh.
Cowboys fan Josh.
Cowboys fan Josh.
Oh, Jesus.
Facebook
Hurricane Josh.
He's Facebook official with the Hurricane.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's good to hear. That's with the Hurricane?
Yes.
Oh, that's fantastic news.
Lovely.
He also was live last night on Timeout Talks, his show. I
Oh, I didn't get to see this. Okay.
Terrible name.
Timeout Talks? What does that mean?
Timeout Talks.
It's like what
You talk about timeouts?
No, you time out and then talk for 30 seconds.
Yeah, but
It's like what you talk about in the timeout.
Are you sure?
is that what he's doing?
I would assume.
I haven't listened.
Timeout Talks? Timeout? What is it, Justin?
Timeout Talks.
You're saying
That's gonna be
timeout like
Justin's
come on in,
podcast.
we're going to huddle up and talk?
Yeah, like, hey guys, let's have a quick timeout talk.
You think that's a good name?
It's a name.
That's true. All right, God. Who's he on with?
I don't even know the guy's name. It's like
Joe Rogan?
Vedeto Devasta?
The Vedo Devasta. Yeah. Okay. All right. What are they talking about?
They're talking free agency.
Okay. They do timeouts during it?
What was that?
Oh, he must be pissed the Cowboys did nothing.
Is that right?
Yeah. No, he goes in on the Cowboys.
I would go on that show. If he was
Yeah, Josh, if you're listening, I'll come on and talk Pats.
Josh is very critical of his hometown Cowboys.
I like that though. That's good. That's
I
good.
like that too,
yeah, he's not afraid. He's probably taking shit from the Jones family, but he's going to do it anyway.
He said he wouldn't even coach the team if they offered him, if I remember right.
which they did. They went to him first.
Yeah. And then he keeps going. Mick shut his podcast down because of the Vegas stuff.
That's true. Let me hear Josh. I forgot about Josh.
Football league, but right now my biggest concern is the cap. We don't have much money. There's not much we can do, and I think what they really best case scenario, Ben.
How does this guy find this show?
I think it was like
his
uncle.
That was
right?
my question.
That's right. He's on the list, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was his uncle.
My question about him was always, how did he hear that particular episode?
Right.
But yeah, it must have been the uncle.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Hey, they're looking for a producer. You should apply.
Right. Keep in mind, his mother's passed out in front of him while he's doing this. Go ahead.
Flashes in free agency. Maybe we bring back Stephon Gilmore if we can afford him. I'd love that. Bring back that trio.
The Patriot guy?
Bland, Gilmore.
Yeah, he's still
Bland.
playing.
The Cowboys.
He was on the Cowboys. Yeah. Good for him. Go ahead.
You gotta hope that we hit it in the draft and some of these young players can stand out. But I will say one thing: I'm a little worried about the Commanders, but at the same time,
I think he's a little worried about immigration.
yet.
This fucking immigration is unbelievable.
Well, he did learn under the tutelage of Coleman.
That's true.
Yeah.
Could affect the Cowboys.
Who
They're in
has,
Texas.
all kidding aside, who has a higher IQ? Josh, who seems brain dead, or Coleman?
I'll take him.
I don't know enough about Josh.
For the show, I'll say Josh, but in real life, I'd say Coleman.
Josh seems like he's as clearly as
Dumb.
he's I think he's
Dumb.
definitely fetal alcohol syndrome.
Yes.
Right. Don't you think?
I bet he did well in school. Though.
No,
I don't think.
he's a nice guy.
What?
I think
You can tell by the chin with fetal alcohol.
Both could be true. He's a
Coleman
nice
got
guy.
into BC, even with the money.
He has
Did
money,
Josh go to
though.
college?
I got a 1430 on my SAT.
Sure,
That's
you
solid.
did. Someone did it for you.
Nope.
Coleman.
Nope.
Coleman
Not
has
the school of
Derrick
Oregon.
Rose?
1430 is pretty good.
Coleman. But he's rich. Somebody probably took it for him.
No, I
did it for
took
me.
Took it myself.
But
Words and all.
You're right though. Coleman is I guess if he was Jack Coleman from wherever, he'd be driving the truck right now. Nothing wrong with that.
Be great.
That actually would be kind of awesome.
Trucker backbone of our economy.
Damn right. I'm
You
with
say it was,
truckers.
didn't you do it and it was terrible in that neighborhood?
That was UPS.
Yeah.
And that
Is
was
that one where they drove up and down that one street all day, Mike? What do you don't
said it
believe
was
that story?
the
What do you
Jewish-
say?
the Jewish
that was very true.
It was very Jew?
No, very true.
Very true.
Very
Oh,
true.
Okay. Huh. Okay. Well, good for Josh. I'm
Adam
happy.
Jew.
I'm happy with Josh. So they're Facebook official.
They are.
That's
Yeah.
fantastic.
That's big.
Great. Wonderful.
Pretty sweet.
Fantastic. What else? What do you got, Justin?
So are we all just going to be taking an IQ test?
I'm not. I'm not subjecting myself to that.
I don't know if I can. Is there a visually impaired
I'm sure
version?
there.
Yeah.
there has to
It has to be legally. I would
But
think
would
there
it be
has
the
to
same as there? I'm saying, would it be the same measurement?
As soon as you have to know your right or your left, you'll be fine.
Okay, all right.
Seems like I don't know.
It was all hands.
Yeah, I think.
Haptic.
That's what I mean. Whatever.
I really just want Mick to take on Coleman.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, and
Why muddy the
Who needs
waters?
What is the Vegas line?
Mick minus 220.
You're horrible at this.
Huh? What do you say, Justin?
That's a big favorite.
2-1 favorite.
That's what he's saying.
I make
He's
Mick a 2-1 favorite, minus 220.
It's me minus 350.
So I put down 1,000.
Hey,
I win how much
your
on?
line.
I win how much on Mick?
A little less than
480 or something, or whatever.
220 to win 100.
Yeah, I would do that. I'd take.
I would not take Coleman.
I'll take Coleman.
I would not.
Fuck yeah, Mike.
at the plus money.
That's a good bet. Plus
Yeah.
220.
Yeah.
You gotta give me better odds than that.
I'm a Mick guy though.
That's the Vegas odds right now.
So then
Minus
what's the
150?
So then what's
What? Give
Minus
me,
180.
give me a reason to move the line. Give me an example of Coleman being really smart, where you think he's smarter
Got
than
14,
Mick.
30 as
Give me
SATs.
any proof of that?
No, there's no proof of that.
So give me.
What's an example? I mean, I think Mick is a smart enough guy, but what's an example of Mick being really smart?
This is more.
I don't know if there's ever been such a silence in the
It's more
history.
anti-Coleman than it's pro Mick, though.
I agree. This is
need
more.
a
This is more of a.
pro-Coleman.
This is more of a Coleman's trying to fool you. He's stupid.
Sure,
I know
he's
stupid.
fake
Look at those
smart, yeah.
eyes.
That's
Look at
what-
those eyes. That's a dumb person. Yeah, he's sensitive too. He will crack under this test.
And by the way, Mick is not at all. He's
No, Mick's not sensitive. No,
the
certainly
new
not. Certainly
podcast.
not.
He's
Yep.
different,
Nope. He's a new
guy.
man.
Different guy.
As long as he doesn't walk out on the test. it's
Mick,
fine.
a big spy. I think Mick's gonna come through.
I do too.
Yep.
All right.
So I say you guys can
Would
make
you
the line
take?
whatever
Would you
want.
take Coleman, Mike, if it was an even
Straight
money
up?
line?
How much we talking?
$100.
Yeah, I'll take Coleman.
Even money.
Yeah.
I'll take Mick.
All right.
This is gonna be like the Billy Madison.
1 second. I never got. Oh, Jesus, MutStack texted me. You give you $100 if you want to take Mick.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Manansky.
Thanks, Dad.
$100. All right, yeah, $100. It's $100. Don't fuck this test up, Justin.
Yeah, so it's going to be like the Mensa test.
Sure.
Is that different than the IQ test?
I think that is like the IQ test.
Okay.
Because you can like if you just type in IQ test, you can take like fake.
Somebody's
ones
listening right now who will reach out to Justin and make sure they're doing it right.
What do you think they score?
Like I've heard the term Mensa candidate. I know it means you're smart, but I don't know what Mensa.
I don't have to worry about that with these guys.
Yeah, no.
It's very difficult.
I would say
85 to 114
is what?
Is average intelligence.
Okay. I would say
what to 114?
85.
85.
Isn't below 80?
I thought below 100 was like.
No, I thought below 80 was Down syndrome. No.
70. No, Down syndrome has nothing to do with your IQ. It has to do with an extra chromosome.
Oh, sorry, Justin.
70 to 84 is borderline mental.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, good.
55 to 69. I believe
that's Coleman range. I think.
Mine. If you're less than 70, you're retarded.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think we found our number.
Okay.
Yeah. And then like 25 to 39.
Just immigration taken
severe
alone.
mental disability. And
yeah, that man.
1 to 24 is like.
Yeah, I think we're getting closer. And now I think we're at the Coleman range. I think Coleman's gonna get a 20. He doesn't know what right or left is. I don't know if that's good or bad. He's waving his hands around. Which one's right? Which one's left? I don't know.
It's a dumb question. I see what they're trying to do.
Are you guaranteeing a win over Mick?
Yes.
Guarantee?
Yes.
Your job.
Ooh.
That's sketchy.
Bet the job.
If Mick beats you, Mick beats you, he gets a job.
A week of Mick
I
getting
get
paid to
confidence
do
in
the
you,
show,
buddy.
Coleman stays home.
But Coleman get paid for that. Will you?
Can't deduct him a week of pay.
If Mick beats you, he gets a job.
I do the week.
Loser leaves town.
No money.
Yeah.
You give Mick your salary for a week.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Steady
big. Think Mick will do it?
Oh, I didn't think of that. Shit, he might not.
How long does it take? It's gonna be a March 30th special in Portland.
I think it takes hours.
Bright
right?
lights.
Oh, does it?
I tried to set this up with Stuttering John.
All right.
He challenged me, and I was like, "You set it up," and then he declined.
Oh, well, we'll do it here then. We'll do it for a whole show. We'll do it here. So you're putting your salary up for a week.
Yeah, but like what? Yes, but what's
You can reveal the results in Portland, maybe.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What's that?
I don't know if I trust that. But
Trust what?
I don't know. Are we?
Don't trust Justin. It's just an operation.
I wouldn't tell anyone. I mean, if Kirk wanted to know,
Let me
beforehand,
see
but I
what some
think-
of these tests are like.
Well, no. Wait a minute.
I just want to see what they're like. I want to
Post Coleman.
No,
Here we go.
No, I stand by it.
tutors and-
You're in.
stand
Are you
by
in or
it.
not in?
I'm in.
For the week.
Yes.
Okay, then what are you looking up?
I just want to test a little. I got to see what these are like. But I'm in.
Okay.
Done.
Looking at Jim Tome as Coleman's confidence.
What are the top 10 home run leaders?
His confidence level. Well, you haven't been around since then, right?
I have not, no. So I missed the whole day. I was in bed sick that entire day.
Yes, I thought you were dead.
Which, by the way, when these guys all have kids, they'll recognize this. There's a couple of sounds you don't want to hear. Like when they're really young, you hear the tub run in the middle of the night. It's like, oh, they peed the bed. They had an accident.
Right.
When they're older, like my kids are, it means somebody threw up.
Correct.
And so the shower started like 12:30 Sunday night. I'm already not feeling good. Get out of the bedroom, and right there in the hallway, just
Puke?
didn't make the bathroom.
Yeah, that happens.
I missed the entire Monday. Tuned in Tuesday. Like, why are they still on the air Tuesday afternoon? And proceeded to watch hours of Coleman. name after Ron. I mean, Ron Connors is so stupid. Just I don't know why I love
Ron Connors.
Ron Connors stood out to me amongst all the great ones.
I liked. I
Just
think at one
stupid.
point he said Jim Norton, who I'm a big fan.
That's true. That's true.
And I thought when Mike came back Tuesday night and gave him that speech, like I wasn't feeling good, but I was ready to run through a brick wall. Like, I feel like
I
he was
tried my
great.
best.
And then you said Joe Giambi like an asshole, and then you ruined Mike's entire.
He goes, we already talked about Joe Giambi.
He's a fucking Yankee fan, Joe Giambi.
And I stand by what I said before. If I felt fine, it'd still be
going.
right
Still
now.
going. Still going.
Guaranteed. Still be here. But yeah, he's confident for this
It
battle
was
with Mick.
It was a better performance than
Very
Klemmer's
confident,
stream. We agree with that.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
I feel like there should be more than 20. I found one with 20 questions. I feel like there should be like 100.
See, I don't mind that. I like shorter the better, honestly.
Because they go into separate rooms during the show. They're here.
Yep.
Then present them, and
Yes.
then you could give the live results.
Sure, we
that
can
night
do
at
that.
Portland.
We can do that.
This test right here is 20 questions, 20 minutes.
Oh. Yeah, but that's just an online IQ test, though. It's going to say they both have 140 IQs.
That's a good point. Yeah, we need to let's find the right one.
It was a good one I was looking at.
Is Mick responded yet?
I'll reach out to him.
Okay.
By the way, Mick, I'm sure you're a very smart guy. I don't want to get into a...
It's a genius. It's a genius.
Why did Gus text us?
Mickey
"You're
Bits,
welcome,
baby. We're off to a hot start.
What's that, Justin?
Why did Gus text us? You're welcome, Hufflepuff.
Because he had sent that initial Josh thing Yeah.
Oh wow, what a story! Thanks, but
Great.
Swinging his dick around.
Change the show history, Gus. Thanks. So are you going to this thing with Gus Coleman?
I wasn't planning on it, but
What are you too good for Gus?
it just seems like a long day.
That does seem like a long day.
You know, like
St. Patrick's Day is like not a great celebration.
Never been.
Unless you're getting like shit faced.
It's always
I'm all
NCAA
set.
tournament. So
Is it? Well,
usually, I mean, Easter's earlier this year, so it's a little bit off. But normally,
Players
it's like that first
Championship.
Thursday.
I'm not feeling.
So no golf show. Any picks this week?
No, I'm not doing picks unless I'm doing them with Riggsy.
Wow.
What? You haven't looked. I'll ask you off the air later.
What's it? Good. Ask.
Tom Hoagie.
You love Tom Hoagie.
For top 20 plus 260.
Tom Bogey, that's what I say. Nope.
12th last week. And then Siwoo Kim's my guy this week. 50 to 1 almost.
I don't like Asian people in Florida.
I hadn't thought of, not in my handicapping of that, but I'll go back. I feel like Sanjay M has done a pretty good job in Florida, but I'll go back and look.
Is he Asian though? Who's to say?
I think.
I don't know.
I know Riggs would pick Scheffler, so maybe you should pick Scott.
Riggs has Scheffler top 20 this week. Minus 980. Yes. No, Siwoo Kim's a good pick for sure. Problem is, like, I just feel like
you're not into it yet.
I just feel like Scheffler's going to win. It sucks.
I saw somebody say he's going to win like 7 tournaments this year, like a Tiger year, because the fields are so.
Yeah, I'm having a tough time this year getting to the golf because it's not been great.
I can hear it.
It's just not been great. Like,
the leaderboards are tough.
I'll be very into it this week. Last week I was not. A Scheffler route is not interesting to me.
Sunday was boring.
Very boring. It's not been a great Sunday yet this year.
Oh, we do have some Mick comments. He said school smarts versus real smarts.
That's true.
Nice.
And I don't care about the money either, but it is ridiculous to think Coleman would beat anyone in an IQ test after last week.
That's an acceptance.
I don't think that's
an
IQ.
acceptance.
That's not IQ.
I still don't think street smarts is great for an IQ test. I don't know what kind of street smarts Mick has, but okay.
He texted me. I literally wiped the floor with him more than down.
I think it's
care
going to be
about
about
the money
same.
either.
Let's go, Mick. Let's go, Mick.
So, are you in against Mike as well, Mut, or no?
In again?
$100 even money?
Don't fuck me here,
It's
Coleman.
like $25. I can't do 100.
Hello.
Those guys working in the bathroom down there, weren't they?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So you're not betting? Mike's in even money. You set the line at 220. He's giving you even money.
I can do it for. I can't do 100 right now. I can't do $100. What am I going to say?
Okay.
I can do 25.
I'll go. I'll put you in with me.
Oh, speaking of, are we doing fantasy baseball?
Are we what?
Are we doing fantasy baseball?
What do you mean?
It got brought. They want us to be in
guys.
this league. The triple board.
If you want to do it, I'll do it.
But aren't you going to team up with? I told them I would only do it if you did it.
Together, you're saying?
Well, I thought you were going to team up with Justin or Coleman, which actually be fun.
I don't
Coleman
wanna-
doing
I
the
don't wanna
draft
do-
for
I
you.
don't
You and
wanna
Coleman
do it.
could be fun.
Coleman's gonna be fired before the season's over.
Come on, we're gonna be good.
I can't.
For the
I
title.
don't want to be bored with my former producer in August.
That's pretty funny, though.
Looking at friggin' who's pitching today for Toronto. Are you doing it? You're gonna do it. You love those guys. You want in.
I wanted to do it if you. I thought it'd be funny if you did it too.
It's all baseball. Fantasy baseball is all workout.
It's a lot.
Every
Well, that's
fucking
It's someone with a
day.
lot of time on their hands. I feel like I have an advantage.
That's right. It's true.
Work the waiver wire.
Why
not
you
doing it.
co-manage with Coleman though?
You're not doing this league with Meter anymore? Or
I didn't get invited to that anymore. No.
running away from
think
McDonough around the
you-
table? No.
Sean knew me, Meter, Maz, and I had a good time at those drafts.
Where'd you guys do that?
Stockyard.
Oh, you did. Okay. I think they did at Regina's. No.
We did. I think 1 year was at Regina, but with 3 or 4 years.
I was never invited into that league.
Closed.
Yes, you definitely were invited into that league.
I don't think so. Was I?
I remember them reaching out and saying, "Do you have Kirk's email to invite you to?"
Oh, that's right. I said no. Yeah.
When you work for the website.
Correct.
Yes.
But it's such a baseball is it's brutal.
It's a grind. You got to grind it out.
Can't do it. I don't think I can do it. I would need I would do it with you within the league.
Okay.
But if you want to do it with me as a teammate, forget it.
I'll talk to my buddy Patrick. See what he says.
Okay. Good. Jesus
Mr. Patrick fan now.
Big fan.
Oh God. Anything else?
Best friends almost.
Both of you guys look dead today.
I had bad sleep last night.
Oh, sorry, man. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No. I'm just saying.
20 years old.
No,
Jesus Christ.
Just a fact. It was bad.
Good.
I will say, so Drips in the Office, episode 2 tonight.
Thank you, Mut.
There's some Menner's response in there tonight. I will just say in the episode.
Oh, you talked to the guys.
Who's, as you would
Did
say,
you get
who's to say?
What's it called? A streamer copy? Screener?
Yeah,
copy?
did you get an advanced copy of this?
I talked to one of the hosts.
I think I figured out who it is.
Almost every day.
You talk to Pat Ford every day? On the phone?
No, we haven't got it. I'm not averse to it.
You've gone from
Not
talking to
averse
Kirk
to it.
Minifan all the time, talking to Pat Ford all the time. Jeff Lowe has ruined your life.
Jeff, I mean,
Jeff and I talked for like 40 minutes yesterday.
I won't say that.
What's that? No, go ahead.
It's petty. It's petty.
Say it.
It's petty.
Say it.
It's petty.
Say it. We're petty. Say it.
So, was very on the show.
On this show.
On the show, Jeff was like joking about inviting me to Chicago. He had a ticket extra.
He did. No, he was legitimately.
If I could fly to the game, I could go.
Absolutely.
So I DM'd him and said, haha, thanks for the invite. Hope the pretzel is good. Have I seen any response? Zero response, which was like an absolute
that
fuck
actually
you.
is kind
That's
of
a fuck you. Like that's he's saying being nice to me on the show. He does not like me at all, which I'm okay with. That's
I could
fine.
tell. No, I could tell that. Yeah,
But-
that seems like you're okay with it.
Zero response.
Wow.
It's been sitting unread
What do you
for
think of that,
weeks.
Justin? You're a friend of Jeff's.
Weeks unread.
This is Jeff's a guy who will communicate with you very quickly.
What's worse is he's going to get an over the top response
He's a little
now.
needy.
Like, hey, buddy.
Yeah, it's going to be even
what's
sadder.
He's KMS needy. Like, so I thought he might
He's what?
respond. He's KMS needy. Like, he's sort of. Oh. You don't get that sense with him?
I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Like who?
Again, I hate to credit Mayo, but Mayo's like quick to jump on the phone and call in. Like he wants to.
He likes to be part of the show.
I thought.
He's not like you were when you're DI. You were embarrassed of the show. He's proud of the
fuck
show.
off. He says this all the time.
He's proud of the show.
I'm proud of the show. I'm proud of being your friend, buddy.
Okay. Well,
glad you feel better.
Jesus Christ.
You're one of my best UConn friends. Top 5 UConn friends. Wow.
Let's see.
He didn't respond to that. That's
No.
surprised, Justin.
That is a little. I do think Jeff like comes like he'll text you about certain things, and then he'll go like weeks without texting you about anything.
I don't have that experience.
Oh well, yeah, because you guys are.
Yeah, we're friends. Well,
Jeff's going to fly in for a Huskies game?
he's a huge UConn guy.
Wow.
It's a big weekend.
Yeah. We're going to have a good time.
We will have a good time. I can't wait.
Obviously, Jeff's not going to invite you.
You're also counting.
You met me.
chickens before your
Huh?
I know that too. I don't want to talk about it too much. It's just
Well, they got to win what?
2 games.
So basically,
They'll face a 16
basically
seed
they need
and
to
an
beat
8-9 game.
to win the 8-9 game.
They'll play UMass Lowell, Vermont
Basically,
in that first game.
Do you think this UConn team's going to lose to a 16 seed?
I mean, they're undefeated. There's no way they go.
They're not-
against
they're not-
this-
definitely
against
not
this wild
undefeated.
card
They're not
New
unde-
York team and from the Super Bowl. They beat them earlier in the year. There's no way they lose.
Okay, that's good.
But you understand what a 16 seed is in a tournament versus a
NFL
1
's a-
seed.
I
It's a little
do
different than a team who wins the
Wasn't a
NFC
line.
championship.
I do understand that, but it's happened before.
Okay, but what are the odds, do you think?
UConn will probably be like minus 3,500.
It's happened once ever, right? A 16.
16.
No, it'd be like closer to minus like 8,000
That
In that
ship,
game?
against
Yes.
a straight up, like no money
Yes,
line.
yes,
Yes,
yeah.
Ship's unsinkable.
It's once Virginia lost to a 16 seed.
Yes, they did. Maryland, Baltimore County or something?
UMBC. Yeah.
Thank you, yes.
God
So-
himself could not sink the Titanic.
True. I think UConn is going to be there in Boston.
They look pretty good.
We do. We do.
What time do they play tomorrow?
What do you mean?
So the Big East no help, please. What time do they play tomorrow?
We're thinking about UConn prime time tomorrow, 7:00.
It's only 7 hours off. But you're right. Big
They play
UConn.
at noon tomorrow?
Play at noon to kick off.
Ugh, really?
As the 1 seed, yes.
Who are they
I would
playing?
think Danny Hurley Jr. would know that.
Who are they playing? Well, Danny and I.
I will find out today. The first
they're
round
playing
is
games
today.
like-
So
right,
they'll
right.
they'll play. I forget who. I don't even know who they're playing.
Why don't you know that?
I didn't look at the bracket. I just want to know when they were playing, so I could plan my day around that.
What the hell's we going to do?
Exactly.
It was great yesterday when Steve from Gloucester walked in and he's like, Coleman, BC, big day.
Big win.
Coleman was like, what are you talking about? He had no idea they were playing.
We got the win last night, Cole?
Yeah.
Who do they play?
They played Miami.
Who do they play now?
Clemson.
Yep,
Is it
Clemson, yep.
next? Yeah.
Justin started to smile the second you asked that question.
All right, fucking.
They play
Look at something
Clemson.
online or he knows that he wouldn't know it.
BC 18-14. NIT? What?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, definitely.
They gotta. I think they gotta beat Clemson first.
To get the NIT?
Yeah,
He didn't know they won a game the other night. Why are you listening to him?
What are you talking about?
You
I know
hate
what-
Coleman, but
He.
why do you hate Coleman?
I'm just picking wars with everyone today.
You hate Coleman. I'm just being honest. I had him up here and he's been knocked down a lot.
But why do you know anything about the NIT, whether they get in or not? Like, why would you say they have to win today?
Just because we're within the ACC, there's other teams that are way better than us. We were in like the bottom 5 teams, I think.
He's putting on his analysts. Don't forget this is a BC commentary.
That's true. I do forget that.
Oh, that
sometimes.
Bob Ryan interview was awesome.
Unbelievable.
Awesome.
Unbelievable.
So good.
What was this, Robert? What was it? Real Celtics like Dominique? No, Shaq?
That wasn't what I was saying.
What were you saying?
I was saying
Celtics
that's
true to their heart.
No, yeah,
that's not what I was saying. I
Isaiah
was saying
Thomas
at heart.
I was
Celtics
saying
at heart.
outside of like the known major Celtics, like these guys that have worn the Celtics jersey,
We're Celtics true to their heart.
were Celtics true to their heart.
Shaq's a Celtic true to his heart?
Definitely.
Played half a
Yes.
season.
Deep down. It's a big body, big heart.
Oh, God almighty. Jesus. I'll tell you, I'm old. I am fucking old. Admit it. I cannot watch the NBA.
Oh, stop.
But at least I admit it. Like I'm not saying it's worse.
Like
I'm not
very
saying,
old.
Okay, do you want me to lie? I'm telling you, this is my experience.
I guess so.
Like, you could criticize me. I'm telling you, I sound like an old man. I'm not saying the players aren't as good or aren't better. I'm totally acknowledging they're great players. Jason Tatum's a great player. But I like the way the game was played in the 80s and 90s better. I watched, was it Utah?
Last night was Utah, yes.
I watched some of it this morning.
Brown. Yeah.
I watched some of it. Down, jack a three. Down, jack a three. 2 on fast break. Pull up, take a three. I understand it. Like, I intellectually understand why they do it. I'm just saying, for me, aesthetically, I don't like it.
I think it's also because I don't think you enjoy sports like you did as a kid.
No, I'm saying I don't like the way that the college they take more threes, but college
you like golf now, or do you like it 20 years ago? I mean, you just
now I watch golf all the time now. Nobody watches more golf than me. Are you fucking crazy?
So you don't.
Yeah, yes, I like golf just the same.
I think sometimes people sort of age out of sports in general. They don't like it as much.
Oh,
I hear on the air with people like they're sort of pretending to still really be passionate about sports radio.
What the hell am I doing? I don't do that.
888-SAY-ESPN, 888
I'm just saying, but I watched them
jack. Like sports, Mike. You're
8 threes in a row last night. I watched at one point. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. I was like, I can't do it.
Fair criticism.
It's the way the game's played. I get it. I get why they do it, but I just find it boring.
Yeah.
You know, and I do think the Celtics coach is going to cost him at some point. I will say
he's
that.
better. He actually calls timeouts occasionally.
How does a coach cost you in today's NBA?
Well, he did last year. He's late to make some changes.
They would scrub the clock down the stretch too, like you wouldn't believe.
Timeouts, foul.
Yeah, I don't like him. No, but I still like the Celtics. I like Jason. I like Deuce. Not as much as Justin, but I like him.
There we go.
As a personality, a media personality.
Right.
Yeah. Oh God. How funny was it that Charlie Wood shot in '86 a couple weeks ago? That made me laugh. We weren't here that week. That did make me laugh.
You enjoyed that, didn't you?
His first tee shot, he twirled that club, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's gonna turn it on."
Tiger twirl.
He's a fucking I feel bad. Again, why is Tiger doing this to this kid?
Yeah, it sucks for him because it's like he should be able to shoot an 86 his first time out. You know?
But everyone in the media is like, "This is epic." Like, you're not gonna believe it. I'm like, he's like a nice golfer.
Isn't the same shit happening with like Bronny James?
Oh, yeah,
he's not even playing at USC, but they're saying he's going to be drafted.
No,
because
they've taken him off the board.
They have?
Really?
Yeah.
He had that
A lot
weird
of mock drafts.
heart thing happen to him too.
Oh, you got the jab.
Yep.
Oh no.
What'd you take on the jab, Coleman? You're a Republican.
I got it, but I'm not feeling great about have gotten it.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a good take.
That's great.
This guy got elected president, I'm telling you. I think
kissing hands. Blast, shaking hands, kissing babies.
No, kissing hands works out well.
Yeah, you know. Yeah. Whatever works.
So did you give me a tease for Trips in the Office episode 2 or no?
I can give you more than one, but the big one would be I know there's at least a good 10-minute rant on Menners and his reign on the network. Some other topics that are more drippy. Like
is that really what the Trips in the Office should be talking about?
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought they can only talk about like boring.
Although would guys in the office during their lunch break bitch about somebody else in the office?
About their boss?
You know what I mean?
Ex-boss?
Yeah, like
their ex-boss.
Rant.
No,
like,
see, I think a boring guy would be talking about the traffic on the way in and saying,
True, that's true.
back to the salt mines.
That's true. They should have a third person come in, like that person would come in during lunch and bitch, and they'd kind of
like if they have a guest, and then they can be like, we don't really get into that.
Okay, fine. They lead with a large segment. I'll just use the phrase.
Well, why do you know this information? What the fuck is going on with you?
I won't say it then. Listen to that.
No, but you okay? Like, I'm actually concerned. Are you okay?
Because I communicate. Because some people do respond to my messages.
I do.
What's wrong with that? You don't.
What are you talking about? I don't.
Feel better. Didn't get.
I'm not responding to that, but I respond to other ones.
Not really. It's fine. I am okay.
I think Jeff looks at you honestly in this as like on the Pat Ford level.
I do too. I thought we were not equal because he's a Barstool celebrity and has a job, full-time job.
Gets his haircut every day.
But he clearly he views Mike as much higher than and most people do. I would too. But
isn't that sad though? That would break my heart.
Oh, Mike's an absolute.
I've never communicated.
I would think that Mike looks at you as like higher than him.
No,
like Mike was a young guy. You were DEI. No.
Yeah, you. Wait, hold on a second. You son of a bitch.
What?
I asked you to do fucking my podcast, and you said maybe at the All-Star break.
Baseball's a busy season.
Now you're dying to do it.
You're in the weeds with it, Mike.
Love to do it now.
Okay, this is bullshit. Mike and I
remember this.
Mike and I had a great time at a remote at the Home Depot.
We did.
Home Depot in Framingham. We just
got me through that.
2 hours of chatting up. We were bitching about EEI the entire time. Shook some hands. Handed out fake baseballs. In and out in 90 minutes, whatever it was.
Who was the biggest star at the station at that time, Mike?
I assume you were still there. I don't.
Me.
I don't remember though.
And who said yes? Who did the show with you?
You.
Me.
Yeah.
Who brought Mike on the air as a guest? Me.
Christian Arcand did more. And
what?
And Pat. What was the guy's name? Pat Gilroy.
Pat Gilroy. Oh, shit.
Lollipop salesman.
He has a new podcast.
Who cares? Who gives a shit?
It has
I don't give a fuck is wrong with you.
Okay, so Patrick Gilroy, he's kind of a wild.
We all? Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Fuck you. I'll just tell you later.
No, what? Go ahead.
I'm so sick of this.
God, you're so lonely. Go ahead. No, go ahead. What? No, go ahead.
Fuck off.
Go ahead. What
Have
is
fun at
Patrick?
lunch. Have fun.
Patrick Gilroy, nice guy.
so
What does he
sensitive.
have? You're such a pussy.
You're so stupid, Coleman. Great. I'm sensitive. You're stupid.
He really hates Coleman. I didn't think that.
You guys sit next to each other. Well, Coleman won't get to lunch till it's over. But
I
that's
enjoyed
fine.
that. I have no problem.
First course today, Coleman. What are you going to order?
Yeah. Well, it's stuffing his face with French fries last time. It was embarrassing.
That was tough.
Patrick Gilroy.
We'll be better this time.
Patrick Gilroy, go ahead. Go ahead. I like
Listen
Patrick.
to Trips in the Office tonight. Listen.
Patrick Gilroy's a nice guy. What do you got? I'm happy to promote. He's a
I
nice
saw
kid.
him promote episode 4 of something called Pat and Cat.
Let's chat with Cat and Pat.
So he's divorced, and he met this woman on one of the Match.com
On the computer or
whatever.
something, yeah.
And he's now doing a podcast about sort of divorced life and
Okay.
the craziness is meeting someone that
He's a lollipop salesman.
I always found him interesting.
Among other things.
But he is, right?
Pat and Cat Chat is the yes. Thank you.
You listened to it.
I didn't click listen.
Okay.
I had to listen to drips. And
Why are you promoting this thing? It could be brutal. Let me hear some of it.
I meant to send you a link of it so we could listen to it and get a reaction.
Let me hear some of it. Pat and Cat.
Pat and Cat Chat.
I thought it was like Pat
Or
and his
Chat with
cat.
Pat and Cat.
Like it was him and his
maybe I'm
cat or
fucking
something.
him. Sorry, Gilroy. He's a P1 Minifan. He loves you. So.
He's a very nice guy.
Sweet man. Sweet man.
That'd be great.
Not talented, but a nice guy. It's not for everyone.
You have hot sports takes and turned it over to the cat.
That's what I'm saying. I'd be into that.
Discuss. There are many misconnections over the years.
This guy, I have no memory of this voice at all.
You don't?
None.
I used to listen on 1510 all the
similar
time.
hangout spots.
All the time?
And
Yeah, you had the Celtic
even
shows.
living just a few
You're
miles
a very lonely guy.
They break down and dissect how many times over the last 20 years do we think that Cat and Pat may have been under the same roof.
Wow.
We'll talk about all that and more coming up
Probably
on
none,
Let's
I would
Chat
guess.
with
I don't
Cat and
I bet it's more than you think.
Pat. Number
Is it his
7
sister or something?
starts now.
Episode 7 already?
I'm into it. Mike got so excited when I brought something up on the tip of his tongue. Like, oh, of course.
Shannon Star Airplane or no?
I'll skip ahead.
Snotty, high maintenance woman. He is not out to dress to impress. He is not the guy that's going to go out there and drive a flashy car. He's not the guy that's going to go out there and shower you with gifts and with affection. So I don't know how you can say that you are high maintenance and then you married the lowest maintenance person on the planet.
Well, I guess never had gone inside
Just
of the bar.
berates this woman.
That'd be great. I listen to that.
Would have been
She
weird
just
to
sits
me,
there and
and
takes
now
Pat-splaining.
bar people, and I feel like I missed out in my entire 20s not sitting at the bar.
I mean, sitting in a bar is one of my favorite things to do.
Hey, this sounds great, Mike. Great recommendation.
I got it. You know what?
Two
Mike,
people
it's a fair
bitching about
point.
their
Type of
exes.
place,
That's
or you're at your local establishment. Sitting at the bar.
I swear to God, I have no memory of this voice.
100 out of 100.
Oh, really?
Did I ever do it? I never did any shows with him, did I?
Yeah, you had him on.
No, you brought him in. He was
Did
part of
I?
that. Remember that show?
He was
you
one of
did?
the
Oh, he was a
rear
Mike.
admiral.
That's-
One
yes.
of those guys.
We had one person in per hour.
Was he one of your guys, Mike?
He had me on a few times.
Oh, that's
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Nice guy.
Very nice.
I remember thinking he was a nice guy.
He was very good to me. He
like-
told me to go after Curtis. He had me on to shit on Curtis, which I
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Double
There you go.
D's. Dating and divorce. Divorce and dating over 40. That was their second episode.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, yeah. But I remember he told me he sold lollipops.
You should bring him into the studio. Yeah.
Yeah, and he sold them at you'd see him at CBS. He said he'd be driving around and sell lollipops.
You've seen them, like the displays of the big round ones that, yeah, they're not like regular lollipops. They're
What do you mean, like the rectangular ones?
no, like the one they're different than you get like at a
they're
doctor's
gourmet
office.
lollipops.
Doctor's office.
Yeah, like they're bigger. you're
Yes,
saying.
gourmet. Thank you, Mike.
Yes, they're gourmet lollipops.
Yes.
Anything else we can do for this guy? Would you like me to promote anything else for Pat Gilroy? His fucking podcast, his fucking lollipops.
What's his Venmo?
Like, what would you like me to do?
What's his IQ? Let's test
Do you want me to
him
go and
next.
blow him in front of Cat and they can talk about it for an episode? Like, what else is there?
Cat, I received a blowjob.
From Kirk Minifan today. Is that weird or?
This is just one of the things you do when you get divorced.
The episode would talk about sitting in the bar. Yeah, I really love sitting in the bar. Yeah, me too. Well, that sounds like a great, riveting episode. Sounds like these two should produce it.
Not fair to judge it.
I would, to be fair, that sounds like a network show.
Yeah.
Maybe
if Pat and Kat want to bring it to us, I'm happy to have them.
Thank you. You don't have a divorce show yet, do you?
No, not yet.
It's true.
It's a good point. I don't think. No. There you go. Yeah. Pat and Kat, BO boys.
Congrats on that.
That's big. Drips in the office.
Is that exclusively? Like they're not doing.
Well, you do exclusive off-show content, like not like sort of shorter movie stuff, which I like.
What about None But the Brave? You reach out to
them. Quite as playful. I think one of the guys in None But the Brave doesn't like me.
Oh, no.
I think he gets nervous.
Is it the 1, 2, 3 guy?
No. Hal, I think likes me. I think Flynn McLean, I think he's a little more like, this guy's a barstool. He's kind of an asshole. That's the vibe I get.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And I want to be like, because I like those guys. I'm a None But the Brave guy. I was listening to it this morning running. So I want them to like me, but if they don't like me, that's okay. It's okay.
What are they called? Don't they have a name for the fans?
Oh, yeah.
Tramps.
But not really. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the worst name.
Yeah, it's a terrible name. But yeah, no, I don't think that's going to happen. But I will be on the once Portland's done, I'll be on the network a little more.
You said that, yeah.
I have a couple of ideas. So we shall see. All right, we're off to Milton's, the store for men, South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and where we'll be today, the Burlington Mall in Burlington, Massachusetts. Buy one, get one free. Sue the Event continues to roll on. We get all our stuff for Portland there today. We're going to look great. Minifans, when you go there, let them know that you're there, that you're a Minifan. They like hearing that, believe me. Get all your stuff. Get your jackets, get your boots, get your shirts, you'll look great. You help a great company. Milton's a great guys. Help this show and help yourself. Win. Go to miltons.com right now. Take a look around their sale page or go by their 3 great locations. At Milton's, you'll be as comfortable in our stores as you'll be in our clothes. Did we talk about having a 4th location recently? What were we saying?
Was this Saudi Arabia?
No, not Saudi Arabia.
Not Haiti.
We were saying the Riz, the store for Riz.
Rizlan's you want to change the name to.
Harry watches these goddamn videos. I don't know what's going on half the time. Like, I don't even know. Like, he loves One Piece.
Oh, yeah. Good stuff.
And there's a video on YouTube of a guy just saying, the One Piece is real. And they just fucking watch it and crack up. What the fuck is going on? What am I missing?
We've not gotten to that yet. We're stuck in some family that plays Fortnite together. We are stuck in that cycle.
You should be doing that.
Maybe don't shout. The One Piece.
The One Piece is real.
Just a 7-second.
Fuck is that?
How many views does that have?
10 million.
1.6 million.
Yeah, I fucking understand it. All him probably. And he and his buddies are hysterical. Like, he'll show me a video last night. He's like, watch this. He's like, you're not gonna believe this. I had no fucking idea what any of it meant.
It's on a phone or an iPad or what?
His phone.
Every generation has
he has like
almost 12. Yeah.
He has like whatever,
it can limited.
Yeah, it's all he's died. Shuts off at like 8:00 and is all whatever. So he can't use it at school. So, but he bikes to school, and I'm sure he brings his phone with him to school, so he'll call if he's late or if he's doing something.
It's great.
But I've run in the morning on the trail and seen him bike by me, and he's got that fucking phone rocking
while he's biking.
He's calling it up.
Yeah. He's like,
yell at him?
He's like, I'm just listening to music. I'm like, I don't think you're listening to music.
Sure
Yeah, but it's cranking. He's biking by, and he's all happy. So I don't know. But then, like, him and his buddy bike to school, and like they're laughing and everything. I'm like, who cares? Whatever. What the fuck are you gonna do? You only live once. Damn straight. You don't agree, Mutt?
I'm not ready for the phone part yet.
Has Jeff Elo responded to you yet?
No.
That's bad, because that's basically what you were doing right there.
No,
I get him to read.
It didn't even like the Patrick Gilroy podcast. It should not have been brought up on the air. I apologize.
Too late, Pat. What is it?
I know.
Chat with Cat and Pat.
Yeah.
Have you talked to Pat Gilroy since you left, Mike?
He texted me once, maybe in the first month that I was on, and said like, "Good job" or something.
I think he tweets us once in a while. If that's him.
Yeah.
I think it's just P. Gilroy something.
Enough. Jesus Christ, it was fucking
follow.
Well, I don't think it is Pete Gilroy anything.
You think it's Pete Gilroy?
Subscribe to Gilroy Stack, which is very good.
I have here we go. John from Scranton, the executive producer of the Kirk Minute Network. Before the Mentor stuff was mentioned tonight, 45-minute talk about electric vehicle changing ports.
Oh, man. Yeah.
45 minutes of that.
Now that's more like it.
That's what they should be doing.
Yeah.
But maybe they feel like they have to get gossipy.
They should do a little bit on the network or on this show in general. If it's only 10 minutes.
I don't know if the trip should do that.
Maybe like a water cooler segment.
Fawcett had the most boring video of all time the other day. He was driving to wherever he was driving to.
That was good.
God, was that dreadful. What a dreadfully boring
Vermont. They have an outpost in Vermont.
Yeah, but it was
sad. I watched this entire thing.
Jesus Christ.
We get together, we'll talk about it.
You'll meet up with those guys? You could be on that show.
Would love to. I mean, that is what it's like watching.
Of course, you don't have an office.
I have a great office. We're redoing that show.
You're redoing the man cave.
Finally.
Oh, nice.
You remember that Yukon blanket or whatever it is?
We're putting not shelving in, but putting cabinets in there finally. Yes.
You are.
Look a lot better.
Real fan would have kept it up.
What?
I didn't hear anything.
You said a real fan would have kept it up.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm used to Coleman just saying Barstool stories on the. Sorry. I got some stories. I'm Coleman. I'm cool. I got some stories.
You gonna take that, Coleman? Really?
I just feel bad for him.
Who'd win a fight, Mut or Coleman?
I'd win.
He's much bigger than
Coleman's
me.
a foot taller.
He's 100 pounds heavier than you.
Legally, I can't fight in his weight class, Justin. I'm not allowed to.
Would you fight him for the money if we put up enough money?
It wouldn't. It physically wouldn't work.
Well, you're in better shape.
$20,000.
I'm in much better shape than
you could probably jab him to death, I would think.
Honestly, yeah, like cardiovascular.
Oh, quiet. These guys in the bathroom need to talk. I don't mean to get in their way. How many times? I think 30 times in show history I've gone to the bathroom before the show.
Someone's in there.
Yeah, the doors, but the fucking guys are up on the ceiling, on the roof, I mean. What are they doing?
They said they're working on the heater or something.
I told Justin, I was like, would it make sense for them to come back at like 1 or something? And he's like, they need to do it now, apparently.
Why?
I don't know.
The heat's not working?
They're checking on it.
Are you guys moving?
I'm with these guys. I'm like, what are they going to fuck it up? No, probably not. I'm probably going to die in this fucking studio.
This is the place. You don't need to move.
I guess not.
The place to be.
I suppose. All right, off to Milton. We've had so many laughs with these guys. I'm going to go fucking have lunch with them. Drag through a miserable lunch and then go to fucking Milton's, which is a great place. I'm looking forward to that. Anything else from you, Justin?
Other than, do you see Mincy retweeted the show account yesterday, thinking it was actually him?
What do you mean?
We tweeted out
Rico?
Yes.
He goes, that was him?
Not me. He goes,
oh, I didn't see that. That's funny. There you go. I did not see that. Okay, good. Perfect. Anything else?
No, just trips tonight, BO boys later, and
what do you mean later?
Like I got to schedule them out. The 2 shows.
What a tease. What are you talking about? BO boys later?
I guess like either before or after the drip show.
What do you mean, like tonight?
Yeah.
No, they're not tonight.
Yeah,
You talked to them?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I beg your pardon. They didn't tell me that. Well, good job, Coleman.
They sent along stuff, yeah.
Oh, good job, Coleman. Okay. They have stuff for tonight.
Yes.
What a night.
It's a bounce of drips. I don't know.
No, don't fucking bounce the trips.
Herb Mutt. I don't know.
That's a good power hour, maybe.
That is.
Is it your favorite show, Mutt?
In my life, yes.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I can't
wait. You watch some of these other shows. They've become all these million Masters of Air. What I don't know.
Started Masters of Air.
Boring, right? Whitney was wrong. We'll be here tomorrow.
The HBO show was 10 times better.
The Pacific?
Yes.
Yeah, I agree.
Much better.
Which I didn't love either, but better, yeah.
No, I'm watching The Dynasty right now.
You watching anything, Mike?
No.
Nothing.
It's watching Quincy.
No, that's true.
I think the latest show I've gotten into is an old Billions, which is
Yeah.
older. So nothing new.
Greg
I love that show.
No, Succession's Greg Poller's.
You like Billions, didn't you?
Yes, I love Billions.
Oh, speaking of Succession,
Giamatti's awesome.
the one point I wanted to make with that Dan Le Betard thing.
Yes.
Do you think he needed to play the entire?
It was like a 4-minute clip. For the whole series.
Hey, is it kind of like when Kendall walked
Yeah, I
in?
think
On
everybody
Succession?
knows it. Yeah, it was weird. So, let me play this clip for you.
Is it like
what
that?
What the fuck?
Hey, was it kind of like Shawshank? Hold on, let me press play.
Oh shit!
Joy's like,
Good
it's
point.
exactly like that. It's like Jezebel.
Yeah. And they just do hour by hour just to tank up on views. Is that why they do that?
Hour one. Yeah,
hour 2.
Everyone, as someone who was going back through some EI podcasts yesterday,
because it's more.
Everyone's fucking doing that now.
We'll start doing that.
I think they probably just do it because of radio, because that's
more
how they were doing it in radio.
Like, in the 4th hour we do Squeaky Maz.
Because I've never seen like YouTube shows do that.
We're gonna start doing it.
Good.
16 segments we're gonna put out every day.
Mutt challenges Coleman IQ. Just that
I do that. Now I'm realizing that. Now.
Do you really?
So, yeah. Well, I do a 3-hour show and then I put each segment individually on YouTube.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
YouTube, not podcast though.
No,
that's what I'm saying.
No.
We don't do that, right? On YouTube? No.
No.
Sometimes like we cut up the
segment or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good. Enough. All right. We're heading to Milton's now. Not to Milton's. To lunch.
Yes.
We'll be a little behind you, but yes.
Thank you for that. Worried about that. All right. Let's get out of here. Goodbye.